Business has picked up, let me tell you. Investment start to finish.
All right, guys, we are live for AEW Full Gear, and we are going to start off with Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus in the steel cage match right now. So big time show here today as we have got the pizza. No bubbly with me tonight, but I've got some soda around with me to keep me company and keep me refreshed. I want to thank you all for joining in right now. Before we get lost in the stream, I would ask if you want to hit the like button down below if you feel I deserve it. It's all much appreciated. Again, if you're just joining in right now, it's going to be Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus in the steel cage matchup. We are starting things off hot right now. I'm going to go right into the commercial, talk about DraftKings, kind of get things all situated to let you know tonight's the last night to get it all set up for AEW Full Gear. I can't do a good Danny Magic impression there. And then, all right, so I'm just going to make sure and get the stream shared up on the community right now as well, too, so everyone knows that we are live for Full Gear. Let me go ahead and turn the volume for you guys while I'm kind of working on this post here. Christian coming out, getting a large amount of boos right now. And Eddie Kingston was talking earlier about how he's excited to see Mox kick the shit out of MJF, and everyone booed him right now. And just remember that it's in MJF's hometown pretty much here tonight. And MJF's like, he's a piece of shit, y'all. You know a bad leaf's a bad leaf, or whatever he would have said. What's the Jungle Bot? So I'm just getting the stream kind of shared on the community here real quick.
The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Being accompanied by Christian Cage with 275
All right.
right hand of destruction. Luchasaurus.
I love it.
There we go.
Pinfall or submission.
Steel cage matchup first. Luchasaurus is still taped up after his Humpty Dumpty had a great fall because of Jungle Boy. But both men are banged up, they're bruised, and it's gonna be even worse. We get to see the cage right now, hot off the gate right now. And as you know, a steel cage matchup in AEW only ends by pinfall or submission inside the cage.
Very personal.
Wait, maybe I should turn the volume down for Jungle Boy's theme song. Man, they have so many great theme songs in AEW that I probably have to turn the mic off for, because I'm afraid of getting hit with a copyright. I don't know if Tarzan Boy would be something that I would get hit with a copyright stream for. I feel like Tarzan Boy would not be something I would get hit with a copyright for by YouTube, but I don't think I want to take that chance. But Jungle Boy coming out right now. Again, I apologize that there are certain songs that I just have to lower the volume for that I just don't want a chance getting hit with copyrights here on YouTube, and I hope you all understand that. But we are starting off steel cage match off Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. I am quite scared for what Jungle Boy is going to do in this matchup to himself. How far that Jungle Boy is willing to go to have to take down the right hand of destruction. Christian Cage is outside on the steel cage there with him at ringside for Luchasaurus. The cage is closed. And man, this is such a sad story, knowing where they came from. Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, former tag team champions, former best friends, now turned into this here.
275-pound Luchasaurus. Gotta wonder how Jack has prepared for this.
I'm quite curious to see how the Elite come back. There was talks of them coming out to Kansas. I don't know if that's still going to be the case.
Someone knows someone really well, meaning two
opponents. And then also don't forget that there's no disqualification inside of a steel cage, so Jungle Boy, to his advantage, could use a low blow on Luchasaurus should he need to. Jungle Boy is the quicker of the two over on Luchasaurus. Jungle Boy is actually is not taped up whatsoever. Luchasaurus. Oh, wait a second. Jungle Boy like a spider there. Luchasaurus launched Jungle Boy off, and Jungle Boy grabbed at the cage there. Drop kick off the top rope. Jungle Boy. That's a missile drop kick. Jungle Boy going up for the 10 punches right on the crown of the head there. Jungle Boy smart not to go right after the mask of Luchasaurus. He just keeps going right at the top of the head of Luchasaurus with those punches. But Luchasaurus able to absorb the punishment there.
High boot, though, stopping the momentum of Jungle Boy. Big power right there. Oh, like a lawn dart.
Oh, and Jungle Boy eats the steel cage first, going face first right into the cage.
This thing is a mismatch physically. Just cut down the brass tag. It's a mismatch.
Right now, Jungle Boy.
To me, that Jack Perry's going to dictate a fast pace.
Jungle Boy might already be busted open just because of how they're kind of keeping the camera off of it right now. So they may already start a blade job right now. But you know what? It would be it's a steel cage match, and so it's efficient to have a blade job done.
You see Luchasaurus, those shoulders of his very heavily taped. Jungle Boy in recent weeks has been targeting.
Yep, Jungle Boy has been lacerated right now. Small cut right now above the forehead on Jungle Boy. And some of that got right in the eyes there. I think this is the first time we've ever actually seen Jungle Boy actually draw blood. And now Christian Cage is talking some trash to Jungle Boy right now as they're both standing on the ring apron there. Nothing keeping the only thing keeping these guys inside the ring still is that steel cage as Luchasaurus just launching Jungle Boy back into the ring. There's nowhere for Jungle Boy to go. This is what Jungle Boy wanted. He wanted this matchup with Luchasaurus inside a steel cage matchup to try to ensure that Christian Cage could not get involved. But so far, it looks like that Luchasaurus doesn't need Christian Cage to get involved. This is just pure punishment right now for Jungle Boy. And it's just sad right now. It's disheartening for me to watch as Luchasaurus has to continue to batter his former best friend, Jungle Boy. They've been together pretty much since day one in AEW, have Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, and now to go to this here inside a steel cage and Luchasaurus drawing blood on a Jungle Boy there. Oh man, Jungle Boy has been busted up in big time right now. That blood is getting even worse right now. Oh, Jungle Boy set hard into the steel cage, face first there. Let me know if you guys want to hear some of the commentary from the commentary team on AEW. If you're just new joining into the stream for the first time, I pretty much like to talk a lot to keep you guys entertained because I feel that if you're tuning into me, that you have a reason to be watching me because otherwise you'd just be watching the pay-per-view. So I feel like that is my duty to give you guys the best that I can to my commentary. So if you guys want to hear a little bit of the AEW commentary, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll make sure to raise the volume and shut myself up for a moment to kind of let you guys listen in. Oh, Jungle Boy trying to go for a clothesline there. He got the clothesline, but no effect there. And Luchasaurus, almost a crucifix launching Jungle Boy into the steel cage. And Jungle Boy is wedged between the ring and the cage there. And speaking of cage, Christian Cage must be pretty pleased. And now Luchasaurus looking to end this one right now. Get at a 2 count on Jungle Boy there. Jungle Boy's family there at ringside. Pizza time. I told y'all I had the pizza. Oh, Jungle Boy with the kick. Oh, I guess it would be inappropriate for me to talk with food in my mouth. I'm sorry.
It's in the rope, so it's all legal. No disqualification. Hell, everything's legal. And there we see Jungle Boy's mother, his sister, looking on. They are at ringside.
Jungle Boy going top rope. Oh, big boot from Luchasaurus. Looks like it may have got him in the chest there. Oh, no. Avalanche chokeslam there from Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus is going to put this one away into a torture rack right now over on Jungle Boy. Almost like a burning hammer. Jungle Boy gets out 2 3/4 there. And Luchasaurus a little bit frustrated right now. Looking at Bryce Remsburg, I believe that is. And he's got to stay focused right now, does Luchasaurus. So you can't try to intimidate the referee here. And this time that Luchasaurus is paying attention, eyeing down the referee. Wait. What is that? Wait a minute. Christian Cage just stole the keys from the referee. Christian Cage is unlocking the door. Are you kidding me? Christian Cage is a fucking thief. He stole the keys from the referee. And Christian Cage has decided to get into the ring right now. Oh, wait a second. Christian Cage was going to get in the referee, but now security. That is great there. Oh, wait a sec. But now Luchasaurus getting involved there. Wait a sec. Oh, Luchasaurus. Remember, this matchup cannot end up by escaping the cage here. This matchup is only going to end by pinfall or submission. I would assume it'd have to be inside the cage. Christian Cage has been taken to the back by security. And now Jungle Boy. Chuck it. Oh, wait a second. Jungle Boy getting tossed right into the cage again by Luchasaurus there. A bloody mess is Jungle Boy. And now, oh, wait a second. Luchasaurus, oh my God. Able to grab a table. You can't lift up the ring apron there, but Luchasaurus was able to grab a table, position his hand far enough under. Oh my God. I think this is the first time we've seen anyone actually exit the steel cage before inside in AEW here. And this matchup is still continuing on the outside here. I was worried Jungle Boy was going to climb to the top of the cage right this moment. Wait a minute. And now Luchasaurus grabbing more lumber out here, I believe they call it, with a steel chair. And now is it a second steel chair Luchasaurus has got, bringing them inside the ring as well. Jungle Boy still down and out after being launched into the steel cage. Multiple chairs, and Luchasaurus still not done. Bryce is trying to get these guys back in the ring. He's telling them we got to finish this matchup inside the ring. And he can advise them as much as he wants. It's only for Luchasaurus to tell, to let him, to end the punishment. Bounces Jungle Boy off the steps and now sends Jungle Boy back into the ring. And now, looks like they're going to continue this matchup inside the ring. Hopefully they can lock it back up to ensure that Christian Cage won't be in there. Oh! Luchasaurus taking too much time to get back into the ring, and Jungle Boy kicked the middle rope there, bouncing it right between the dinosaur's eggs. I don't know if that was a funny joke. Oh, another time that, wait a sec, Jungle Boy starting to rebuild some momentum slowly but surely. The tide is beginning to change here. And the weapons that Luchasaurus brought in may start being used against him. Jungle Boy is now rebuilding some momentum. He is a bloody mess right now as Jungle Boy, but he is still able to create some offense on Luchasaurus. He has him down right now. And wait a sec. Jungle Boy now starting to show his aggressive side as he pushes Luchasaurus' head up against the steel cage repeatedly. Jungle Boy now, despite the blood in the eyes and the tears in his heart, He's continuing the punishment. And wait a sec. What is Jungle Boy gonna do here? Looking for a pile driver out on the ring apron there. Remember, it's a steel cage, so there's not a lot of room. Oh man, but Jungle Boy, who was looking for the pile driver, Luchasaurus threw him over his back, and Jungle Boy landed on the edge of the ring apron there. Again, as you know many of times, that is the hardest part of the ring, is that edge of the apron there. Jungle Boy, pain still screaming in his back right now. Jungle Boy has been tortured in this matchup. There have been small glimpses of hope for Jungle Boy, but for the most part, it's been all Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus looking to put this one away. Chokeslam onto the steel chair. Jungle Boy dodges it. What is that? Jungle Boy! Oh, Jungle Boy launched himself off the steel chair to hit a destroyer. Oh my God, count of one there. And Jungle Boy sends the steel chair up to the side of the throat of Luchasaurus. Wait a minute. Jungle Boy with a kill switch onto Luchasaurus on the steel chair. And Bryce Remsburg's hand was coming down for the 3 there. Jungle Boy not able to get the full effect of the kill switch, as there was he wasn't at a vertical base there. Luchasaurus wasn't at a vertical base there. Hard to get the dinosaur up there for that. The fans chanting, "We want tables." There's a table inside the ring, and these men will batter each other with a steel chair. Jungle Boy says, "You'll get the tables." And now Jungle Boy choking Luchasaurus out there, almost in the way that Christian Cage would to his foes. And now Jungle Boy gonna launch off the chair again. Choke slam. Jungle Boy got choke slammed on the steel chair, and the steel chair shattered into pieces like you were watching it in a freaking video game. That got bent so much. Oh, that steel chair shattered. Oh, I've never seen it broken into pieces like that. Good God, I can't even imagine the amount of pain the Jungle Boy's back is feeling after an impact like that. Luchasaurus now looking for something big. A back suplex perhaps off the top of the rope there, but somehow Jungle Boy able to regain some strength here. Wait a sec, Jungle Boy. Avalanche sliced bread. Oh, but Jungle Boy unable to capitalize off such a big move. He hit the avalanche sliced bread off the top rope. I mean, hence the sliced. Oh my God, Luchasaurus sits up. Is there nothing this man will take it? Oh, wait a sec, Jungle Boy sits up too. Oh my goodness. And this is a great matchup, but man, it still just kind of breaks my heart to see these guys having to face each other and beat each other to a bloody pulp in this steel cage match. You know, I knew that Luchasaurus wasn't turning back to the good side with Jungle Boy. I knew it was too good to be true. Luchasaurus even wants to end this one. I think maybe inside Luchasaurus' own heart, something is telling him that he doesn't want to fight his former friend anymore. What's up, Hassan? Welcome back, my man. Oh! Slap across the face. Jungle Boy says, "Don't you dare stop fighting me. Don't you stop. After everything we've been through, you are going to beat the hell out of me, and I'm going to beat you at your best," Jungle Boy says. Jungle Boy, look at the strength. Jungle Boy able to get like the almost 7-footer up for a pile driver. And this time, Jungle Boy is able to make the crawl for the cover. Oh, 2 3/4. You got Full Gear on YouTube because of me. Oh man, are they selling it on YouTube? Full Gear? I didn't know if you could buy pay-per-views on YouTube. But Jungle Boy, he hit the pile driver on Luchasaurus. And now finally in come the tables. Jungle Boy is looking to set it up for what does he have in mind for Luchasaurus now? Does Jungle Boy? He's got the table in hand. We know he's going to use it on Luchasaurus some way. But in what way? Only Jungle Boy may know. Oh, wait a second. Jungle Boy may have had plans, but Luchasaurus is not going to let him. Oh, wait a sec. Jungle Boy with a sleeper hold. Oh, wait a sec. Luchasaurus threw the table down. Luchasaurus knew that if he was going to sleep, he was not going to end up on that table. Oh, wait a sec. Luchasaurus. Tombstone pile driver on Jungle Boy, and he's not done. He stands right back up. Oh, into almost like a throwaway flatliner. I don't really know how to call that. For free? What the fuck? My dog. That is very oozy. And now Luchasaurus has the table in play. What is that? Is that a piece? Is that part of Luchasaurus's hair? Looks like a part of Luchasaurus's hair fell out. Luchasaurus now has the table in play for himself. Jungle Boy, who wanted to use that table, now Luchasaurus, who brought it in, is going to look to utilize it. What's he going to do here? He got almost like a crucifix, but Jungle Boy turns around. He's got the sleeper hold locked in again. Thank you, Hassan. I feel pretty cool. I got pizza, I got, soda, and I got all of you here tonight. And right now, Jungle Boy was able to choke out Luchasaurus. He's got him on the table. And now, wait a minute. Oh, steel chair across the face. And now Jungle Boy looking around. Oh, God. The fans know something big is coming. They are getting onto their feet. Jungle Boy. Oh, he's not scaling the turnbuckle. Jungle Boy is going all the way to the top of the cage. That cage is taller than the WWE steel cage. Just remember that. Pizza time. Oh, my God. Oh, don't move, Luchasaurus. Elbow drop from the skies. And that table just broke in half there. And now Jungle Boy locks in the snare trap, but there's nothing left of Luchasaurus. I think Luchasaurus is bleeding from the mouth. Luchasaurus had to tap out. He was bleeding from the mouth there. Oh, man. Both men were bleeding. One from the head, one from internal bleeding. Yep, the steel cage match just finished of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Jungle Boy got the win in a big victory here. But you got to wonder how the soul and heart of Jungle Boy is feeling, knowing that he just battered his former best friend. Literally, Luchasaurus was bleeding internally. That was right to the heart there. I hope the doctors right now are looking at Luchasaurus. I mean, it might be internal bleeding, but I think Luchasaurus usually has something like some type of like a green tongue, so there might have been something inside that was kind of making him like liquid inside his mouth. But I mean, after a fall like that might have been internal bleeding for Luchasaurus. But now Jungle Boy finally gets to celebrate with his family. His mom and sister, I believe that is, out at ringside there. And it may be done and over right now for Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus momentarily. But it will be one day. Jungle Boy and Christian Cage. And it would, I don't know if Jungle Boy would have had this win if it wasn't for security taking Christian Cage away. And when they did, this could have been more disastrous for Jungle Boy if Christian Cage had gotten involved in this matchup. Need a little bit of liquid after that. Soda. in place. What a great start, though. Great steel cage. It was a lot of fun watching these guys go to war with each other. And there was even a certain point Luchasaurus was telling Jungle Boy, just stay down. It's over. You're done here. Which makes me wonder, was he just trying to make Jungle Boy tap to surrender this matchup, or was he really just wanted this so he didn't have to batter his former friend anymore? I'll go with it was the beginning. He just wanted Jungle Boy to surrender. I would let you guys hear the commentary right now on AEW, but they're still playing Jungle Boy's theme song of Tarzan Boy, and I'm not. Whoa! Yep. It's next. All the Elite is up next right now. Oh shit! There we go. This is the moment that people have been waiting for.
To change the world. One day, let's grow up and let's be professional. We called ourselves the Elite.
It's well documented Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks helped start this company. Kenny Omega is one of the best wrestlers ever to walk this earth. And the Young Bucks, without a doubt, the best tag team of their generation.
These cryptic messages. What do you think Death Triangle thinks about your cryptic messages, huh? I'll tell you. We couldn't give a piss. I think it's all mind games. I think it's all about intimidation.
But I think the champions are more motivated to keep the titles than Kenny and the Bucks are to win the title.
So the Elite sit on their asses for 2 months, and they expect to swan in and best the Death Triangle.
Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are the best wrestlers of their generation. But you know what? So are Pac, so are the Lucha Brothers. Is a gift to the fans.
I would have liked to have them acknowledged why the Elite were away, but at the same time, I don't think it's good for the company image if you acknowledge that they had to be suspended. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So I don't think that's a good company image. If you have to say in the promo package that and it's not like that the Young Bucks were sitting on their asses for 2 months, but we know what happened. But again, it's just probably not good for the company to say why they were sent home for the Elite. But right now it is coming up. Right now, Death Triangle coming out. Usually I don't like it when the champions come out first. That I always feel the champions are the ones who are supposed to be coming out last. But with the return of the Elite, it's a special moment, and this time I'll make the exception there. I'm just curious, how are the Elite coming back? What is this, the graphic messages that have been? Is it going to be leading to something new for the Elite? We're going to find out in just a few moments. Trios titles are on the line. The first Trios champions were the Elite, and then they had to be taken off the titles, and then Death Triangle won them.
A lot of reasons. One of them, you see all the guys.
I'm just going to stay quiet. I'm going to listen.
Everybody's breaking out the new stuff, Dad. Well, Dad's knocked out orange, and then more orange.
There we go.
In a couple months, you get to see them as action
the
figures.
Elite.
So there you go. Win-win. I'm digging those action figures. Here we go. Where's the moment? Here's the moment. Where's the Elite? Let's see him. Come on out here, boys. It's been a while. It's been a minute.
Sorry, I'm just waiting in anticipation here. If they start playing Kansas, I have to turn this fucking shit off.
They're making us wait. Yeah, I like it. Here. That's what Elvis used to do.
That's what Elvis used to do. Something's happened, I think, or otherwise the screen's going black. House of Black. The Elite's not back. It's the House of Black. All right. We are the gears of creation that turned outside of a machine. The gears that could make this clock tick. We are fathers of the time and of the future. We are the sons of the past, never governed and built to last. We will carry on. Carry on, my wayward son. There it is. I can't believe that we're going to hear this in a wrestling show. We're going to hear Kansas in a wrestling show. Oh! You know what? I'm going to take it. If I get hit with a copyright, I'm going to take it right now. If I get hit with a copyright, this, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I get hit with a copyright. If it would kill my whole stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm kind of scared, just because I know if I get hit with a copyright claim, I think people can't see my full video. I wish I could let you guys listen to the song of "Carry On My Wayward Son" by Kansas, but Kenny Omega is back, looking just as he was before, and what's Brandon Cutler, full elite fashion. So they look just like how they did. They're looking like they were before in Full Gear. There's a pun. They're looking like they did in Full Gear. The stashes are the same. Don Callis is still there. Again, I'm so sorry. I really wish I could let you guys listen to "Carry On My Wayward Son" in full effect here, but it would be too risky for me to play it and get hit with a copyright. If I got hit with a copyright, I think that you can't watch the full video. I don't think it just cancels out the audio. I don't get hit with copyrights often because I'm quite careful with what I try to do. But oh man, I'm just so sorry because it's so interesting to hear "Carry On My Wayward Son" in a wrestling ring. I never thought I would hear it like that. It's so intriguing to me here. And again, I just have to apologize because I know you guys would love to listen to it, the entrance and everything. But I can't risk it, so I'm so sorry. All right, but match has started. But the entrances are great and all, but it's the match that we've been waiting for. Think about this. Kenny Omega and Pac, we've seen them in battles multiple times. There's always a banger. And the Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks, yes, sir, always a banger here. Trios championships on the line.
Dom, you don't need to scream now. Hold your composure. Why should I be any different than
I think I might just have the audio up a little bit louder just to hear Don Callis. He's very fun to listen to, is Don Callis.
Might as well agree with
The Elite getting major chance of the Elite. They got a chance of welcome back. And Pac and Kenny Omega are going to start off.
Of these 6 guys, I'm ready for it. But this is especially.
And it's just a stare down right now to see who makes the first move. I'm so happy to see Kenny Omega back. As when we got Kenny Omega back, he was pretty much there, and then it was just as soon as he was back, he had to go away. So I'm very happy to see Kenny Omega back. We got full on Kenny.
They got the one thing the wrestlers need is rest.
I think I'm like.
Time to rehab.
Kenny Omega control the wrist of Pac.
They are chanting "Fuck CM Punk" is the crowd. Oh my God, they are hostile right now. Wow, and it's not like there was a small group. It was almost like the entire audience chanting "Fuck CM Punk." Holy shit! Wow.
He does not agree with Pac in this obsession of the way of the hammer. So
they are now chanting Colt Cabana. This crowd is savage, my man. Like they're trying to just cheer everything. Holy shit.
drop kick, and now Omega over the top. Pack lands on his feet.
Oh, you got about 6 of the best athletes in the world.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, man. So if you're just joining in, the crowd was just chanting Colt Cabana, and they chanted fuck CM Punk like at the beginning of the matchup. The Elite came out to Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas. Oh, my God. And now I believe that's that's Nick Jackson in there right now. And with Ray Phoenix, one of the most legendary singles matches in AEW history was between Nick Jackson and Ray Phoenix.
I love these two. Yeah, Nick Jackson and Ray Phoenix here. We had these guys on Dynamite quite some time ago, but I remember.
I'm trying to listen into what the fans are saying because they have been absolutely savage in this matchup. Chanting fuck CM Punk and Colt Cabana.
These guys are scintillating fast break offense.
Thank you, Don.
Hello.
The powerbomb attempted.
And right now,
Nick off the floor. Ray Phoenix.
there is no AEW without the Elite. I know I'm stating the obvious here, but it's like without the Elite there, it's like you can't even call it all Elite Wrestling. Without Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks there, if they really were to leave and to go to WWE, it would just feel completely awkward to still call it AEW, just because like they are the Elite there. My TV is working. Right now my stream is doing just fine on my iPad. Oh, both men collide with forearms there. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I just want to talk a little bit. I mean, the action is great and all. You know what to expect with it. Oh my God, both teams were thinking super. I can't even comment on what the fuck we just saw between. Oh my God. And a matchup like this right now, the emotion is overwhelming just to watch the Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks just wrestle, man. It's just, I remember my first time watching Double or Nothing, seeing these two teams. I have never seen tag team wrestling quite like that before. When I first saw them at Double or Nothing, I was like, this matchup is one of the best tag team matches I've seen in a long-ass time, was the Young Bucks and Lucha Brothers at Double or Nothing 2019. I didn't know that tag team wrestling could be like that. It was like my first introduction really to the Young Bucks. And just a matchup like this, we just kind of like watch it, man. So I'm sorry I'm not really commentating too much. I'm just like kind of talking about the emotions that I'm feeling. Like I said, there is no Elite part of AEW without, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. So the fact that they're back, man, it's great. So happy. And the fact that Kenny Omega not wrestling in any sleeve, not wrestling in any shirt like he was when he came back. Kenny Omega is back to the same Kenny Omega as he was, just as he was before. Phoenix. Oh, wait a sec. And now the Bucks coming in. Well, wait. With the Hurricane Rana there, I don't even want my pizza right now. I just want to watch. I'm so sorry. Make sure I'm already kind of full on pizza, so I'll have to make sure and save that for tomorrow. Nick Jackson, man. Now, wait a sec. Some fan just gave Nick Jackson a drink, and I think he said it was. Is that soda? Oh my God, that's so great. What is up, Hassan? I am just freaking out here, man. I'm just having a great ass time watching the Elite here, man. Just watching this trios matchup right now. It is, just all the classics of the Elite playing out right now. They are giving them so much offense. Oh, and Pac comes in to break it up. Pac comes in to ruin the day because, of course, he does. He's the bastard. He doesn't give a. Oh, wait a sec. Penta's now wrestling without a shirt. Holy shit. I've never seen Penta actually wrestle without a shirt. So start using the chops on Penta now as a little bit of revenge. Right now, Pac just stomping away at the head, almost at the top of the head of Kenny Omega. And remember, when Pac and Kenny Omega met each other first time in AEW, Pac made Kenny Omega pass out in the Brutalizer. And now, the triple drop kick from the Death Triangle onto Kenny Omega. Yes, I am ready for Thanksgiving weekend. I will be out with my. Oh yeah, Pac is busted open on his nose there. So no wonder Pac is pissed off here. Oh, open hand slapped across the chest onto Omega. But yeah, I will be out at Arkansas visiting my grandmother for Thanksgiving. So I'm looking very forward to that one. Pac, the blood is dripping down right onto the chest of Pac as well. But Pac is not going to let that stop him right now. Pac was going to go top rope, still is. And Kenny Omega is dazed, confused. He doesn't know where he is. Oh, now he does. Pac right now. Oh, where's that? Kenny just ran right at him, just clawed him down onto the face. And now in comes Matt Jackson. I think this is the first time we're seeing Matt Jackson in action as the legal man. Uh-oh. The Northern Lights locomotive. Am I ready for Survivor Series War Games? I am ready for that, absolutely. I don't think I won't be able to live stream War Games, though, unfortunately, as I will be coming back from my vacation. And so we'll be driving back and at that time, so it would be a weird stream if I was live streaming War Games while I'm in the car. Wait a second. Oh, got Matt Jackson right between the beehole with that drop kick from Penta. I don't know what else to really call it. Where to call it when they hit him. Oh, the inside leg kick there from Penta. And right now, Matt is feeling the effects there and trying to back him in there. Oh, that's just not nice. Peck wasn't doing anything right there, and Matt Jackson just starts assaulting him on the outside there. And now Matt Jackson starting to build up some momentum with a drop kick. I'm going to take advantage and start and share the stream for a second time right now to let everyone know that on Twitter that the Elite are back and that people can come check this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise the volume while I get this link shared up. Give me just one moment. I promise I won't take too long. Ooh, I heard that one. I can't spell Elite.
Oh, tough Randy. You got to get your brother in this thing, Matt. You got to tag Nick. This sold-out crowd here at the Prudential Center. They're loving what they're seeing, Excalibur, as are we. I think I can stick with 4 of us, including
and right now, Nick Jackson and Pac inside the ring.
You're not getting paid for this, right? What? Nick Jackson taking down Pac. The running knee in the corner, followed up by the Gamangiri and the Bulldog. And Penta comes in.
There we go. Just wanted to share it one more time so that people who may want to watch this whole commentary right now of mine. Oh, wait a sec. Nick Jackson was going to go for a big old punch there, and then stopped Pac right in his face. Oh, wait a second. Kenny Omega wants it. He wants Pac, and I want Pac and Omega. Here we go. These guys have had some legendary matches, especially their Iron Man matchup, or that I think it was an Iron Man matchup they had. Yeah. That was still at the beginning of the year, so still well talked about. And right now, Kenny Omega's going on a Dragon Rush right now. Those suplexes are coming in hot. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. The Elite are back, and they are kicking ass right now. Kenny Omega is set up in Terminator fashion form right now. Oh, wait a sec. Kenny's going to fly. Kenny's going to fly. Tope Atomico, the Terminator dive. I think the problem that I did there is when I shared the link on Twitter just now, I said that the Elite are back. Come join the stream free of charge. I think people may have thought that I was talking about watching the show free. So I apologize if you were misled by that. That's not really what I meant. When they say a live stream, I don't think we're talking about live streaming the pay-per-view, like, watching the show. If you know AEW shows, you can't, live stream their shows, or their clips on YouTube. You'll get hit with a copyright. It's like common knowledge at this point. But here we go. Wait a sec. What's Nick Jackson doing? Whoa. Nick Jackson and Pence are up on the top turnbuckle. Oh, my God. No! Hurricanrana! Nick Jackson with an avalanche Hurricanrana. and Penta landed on top of all the buddies. Even Michael Nakazawa was there to catch everyone. And Nick Jackson, Jesus Christ, I think Michael Nakazawa put himself to save Nick Jackson. I don't know. But everyone is down and out. Brandon Cutler with a cold spray on Kenny Omega. Classic Cutler. That should be Brandon Cutler's hashtag, is Classic Cutler. And Kenny Omega and Pac, who are still the legal men in this matchup. Kenny Omega, I think, looking for Michinoku driver. Oh, Michinoku neck breaker. 2. Count of 2 3/4 there. Pac is looking for a tag, I believe, or trying to make a crawl to the ropes there, but there is nobody available right now. The Lucha Brothers are still down and out. Oh, wait a second. Kenny Omega's about to remind us all why his V-trigger is much better than Mandy Rose's rising knee strike. Oh! I love that German suplex that Pac does. It hits you like a bullet. I thought for a second Penta's glove was I'm watching Full Gear right now on Bleacher Report. So I apologize if you're joining in and Bleacher. I'm watching this on Bleacher. Yeah. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, they were thinking about the Meltzer driver. Wait a second. What? Holy shit. Oh my God. Triple tombstone. Good God almighty, the Bucks. Kenny. Everyone got hit with tombstone pile drivers. And Kenny Omega's about to feel a full effect right now here on Full Gear. Wait a minute. What are they going to do? Wait a second. Whoa. Hang on a minute. Penta. Actually, Phoenix. Phoenix just dived off the shoulders of... Oh, my God. There are just some times when the match is moving so fast, you can't say nothing. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Pac and Kenny Omega are still the legal men. Pac is looking for the blackout. Or the black arrow. And he's looking for the brutalizer. Remember that Kenny Omega passed out to the submission hold. Kenny's so close to the ropes there. The Young Bucks. Kenny can't keep a firm grip there. Nick Jackson broke it up there just in time as there was not going to be much longer that Kenny Omega was able to hold on to that submission or stay in there. Tope! Oh my God. This is so much fun here. This isn't about, the Elite playing the classics and just getting them the titles back. This is a fucking war. This matchup is all as amazing as you thought it would be. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not really commentating much about, about this matchup. This matchup is just incredible right now. Everything is it's so much fun. Wait a sec. Ray Fix, good capture there. Age with the jumping foot stomps. Kenny Omega is still all alone right now. The young. Wait a minute. Wait a sec. Oh no! Pac threw the hammer to Phoenix. Is Phoenix gonna use the hammer? Desperate times. Pac wants the win. Oh, Ray Phoenix throws the hammer. He says no. To hell with this. And that may have cost them. As the Young Bucks are now holding on to the Lucha, are holding on to Penta and Pac. Tiger Driver 98. Phoenix gets out of it. And Pac's got to be frustrated knowing the fact that I told you to use the hammer. I've told you to use the hammer. And you almost cost us the titles. I mean, even Penta was distracting the referee for his brother to use the hammer. The fans chanting "Fight Forever," and this matchup is going to be something we're going to play in that video game. Fight Forever. Oh, that was a bad joke. Oh, wait a second. V-trigger. Wait a sec. Nice sling blade from Penta. Penta hits those sling blades so clean. And a trifecta. Penta hits the sling blade on everyone. It's still weird to see Penta without a shirt right now. Oh, wait a sec. Triple super kick. And I think it looked like Penta may have lost a freaking tooth there. Inverted Frankensteiner from Nick Jackson. And now power bomb from V-Trigger with a super kick. And Pac saves the day just in the nick of time there. It was a super kick V-Trigger. Super kick trigger. I don't know if that works out. Now Pac. Wait a sec. Pac has a hammer. Pac has a hammer. And Penta still. Oh, Pac had a second hammer. Nick Jackson caught it. So many times Penta has been trying to distract Rick Knox. So to allow the hammer. I'm still trying to see if there's another hammer. If Ray Phoenix is going to finally use the hammer. Oh, wait a sec. Is that Matt Jackson had his hands in a prayer with a moonsault. V-Trigger there from Phoenix. And Pac gave Penta the hammer. Pac gave Phoenix the hammer. Oh, Ray Phoenix used the hammer. Oh, that was so great. I love that. Because, okay, look, I'm glad the Elite are back. And I think that, I don't know if this will piss some people off that the Death Triangle are still the Trios championships, or still the Trios champions. But I love the fact that it was unpredictable. I think a lot of people were just going to expect that the Elite were going to win. But I love the unpredictability that that Death Triangle are still champions. And Ray Phoenix, he had a momentary lapse of fear there of knowing that he was going to lose those titles. Those are precious to the Death Triangle. And I mean, even Penta was, trying to get his brother to use a hammer there. It worked out to the advantage, but I tell you, that's what I love. I love the unpredictability. I was expecting just the Lucha Brothers I was expecting the Elite to win. That was a great matchup there. Great match. It was a fun matchup there. It was a fun matchup, man. The Elite are back, and it's okay. They did not lose. It's okay that they didn't win the championship. The fans won with this matchup, and we won with the Elite being back, because now the Elite can do other things. They can go after the tag. Young Bucks can go after the tag team champions. Kenny can go for the world champion, or wherever he wants to go. They could go for the trios titles again, but honestly, again, I am just happy that this matchup was won by Death Triangle, because it was unpredictable. I did not see Death Triangle winning, and they won with good purpose. Pac was telling Phoenix multiple times, use the hammer, and even Penta was distracting the referee to allow his brother to use the hammer. And finally, Phoenix did. And Phoenix pinned Omega. Woo! That's a big win. No matter how it was done, like Taz said. A job is a job. Or the job gets done. Next matchup is Jade Cargill and Nyla Rose for the TBS champion. Surprisingly, Jade Cargill has become the babyface. I don't know if she's a babyface right now, but she's the babyface of this matchup here, because when you Nyla Rose, you steal someone's championship, you're gonna have to pay for it. Excuse me, just had to take a quick drink there. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. I don't know how you can boo that. They are coming out with a lowrider. Vicky Guerrero's coming out with a lowrider. Remember that Eddie Guerrero, I believe, I think it was Eddie's passing about 2 weeks ago. And Vicky's wearing the I'm Your Mommy shirt. I don't know if that was if that was something, a shirt that she had made, or if that's Rhea Ripley's shirt. But that's just cool there, man. that's a cool little tribute to Eddie there. Because again, I believe it was either a week or 2 weeks ago that it was Eddie Guerrero's passing, the day of his passing. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So again, it's going to be Nyla Rose and Jade Cargill. Nyla Rose still has the TBS champion. And this might very well be one of Jade Cargill's biggest challengers, as I don't think she's ever faced someone as strong as Nyla Rose before. Remember, Nyla Rose, I believe she was the second ever AEW Women's Champion. She beat Riho for it, I believe. I might be mistaken there, but I swear it was Riho. Well, the TBS Championship is on the line, but Jade Cargill out right now. Let's see what Jade Cargill got this time as her costume. Oh, is that? Is that someone from Mortal Kombat? Jade always said.
Yeah, she always likes to celebrate our pay-per-view events with a different look, and now Thundercats inspired look by the rightful TBS.
Oh, it's a Thundercat.
And it was earlier this year.
My dad would love that. Jade Cargill in a Thundercat attire.
This ring, much like Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, where they became AEW World Tag Team Champions, Jade Cargill defeated Ruby Soho in the finals of the TBS Championship Tournament to become the inaugural.
Aubrey Edwards better be careful. She got socked in the face by Athena on Friday. That shocked the hell out of me. Aubrey Edwards got not clobbered out by Athena on Rampage yesterday. And I'm actually quite looking forward to this matchup here. Jade Cargill has absolutely improved so much in this ring here. Keep in mind that Jade Cargill has never wrestled before. Like, she was just brought in as someone brand new here in AEW. Wait a minute. Oh, no. One of the baddies was trying to take the title back to make sure and hold on to it as again, remember, Nyla Rose has stolen that TBS championship from Jade Cargill. And so the baddies were trying to, hold on to it to make sure that Nyla Rose doesn't get to hold on to it. But Jade's, stopped her right now. And sorry, excuse me for that one. Right now, Jade Cargill laying in some big shots over on Nyla Rose right now. But as I was saying earlier, keep in mind that Jade Cargill is someone who was just brought into AEW. She had no wrestling experience beforehand. I believe Jade was training with Bryan Danielson. May still be training with Bryan Danielson at times. But right now, Jade Cargill in full control over on Nyla Rose. Oh, wait a sec. Nyla firing back. Both women are champions. Nyla Rose is a former champion, excuse me. Jade Cargill is a current women's champion. Nyla Rose fell right out of the ring, and now Jade Cargill going right after her. With a running start into the bicycle pump kick, and Nyla Rose sent right into the crowd there. And remember, this is to the referee's discretion right now here in AEW to whether to call for an account right now. And these fans are getting a much closer exclusive than they were expecting right now. Oh! Almost like a Samoan drop right there. Jade Cargill couldn't get Nyla Rose all the way up, but she got her enough to throw her over the barricade.
This just goes to show.
Aubrey Edwards trying to get these women back in the ring, but good luck with. Oh, wait a sec. I was going to say good luck with that one, but Nyla Rose pulling Jade right down into the steps there. And I think Nyla Rose realizes that she cannot mess around here with Jade Cargill. She's got to continue on to the attack right now. Jade Cargill is undefeated, and tonight may very well be the night. We've seen Jade Cargill in bad situations before, but Nyla Rose may be the toughest opponent that she's dealing with right now. As again, Nyla Rose is a former AEW Women's World Champion before. I don't know if Jade has ever fought anyone who was a former AEW Women's World Champion before, and beat them. Right now, Nyla Rose is just showing off her strength. She has hit 2 scoop slams onto Jade Cargill into the body splash there. What is that? That's interesting. I didn't even know that part of Nyla Rose's shirt, there's a hoodie on the back there. That is an interesting design. Although I didn't really like that. I should say I should be a little bit weird about that because I didn't really like it when Dominic had that. I thought it was pretty weird because Dominic's hoodie always kept coming up in his matches. I thought it was pretty dumb. I was like, yo, dude, that's just going to cut off your sight to see when that thing keeps coming on you. But right now, Nyla Rose again still continuing the punishment on Jade Cargill here. And I'd like to ask, if you guys are open to it, feel free to hit the like button down below if you feel I deserve it. It's much appreciated. You can leave a comment down below. I respond pretty much to everyone. And if you are liking what you're seeing right now, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Lots of more videos that I do on a weekly basis, as well as wrestling gameplay videos and stuff like that. I'm just going to say that, every once in a while, just to kind of, just like a YouTuber would, okay? You know how it goes. Right now, Nyla Rose, wait a sec. Oh, I thought she was going to look for the Beast Bomb. And that's what it's called, I think, right? Into the neck breaker, got the cover, and that was a 2 count. Nyla Rose almost becoming the first woman to put a mark in Jade Cargill's undefeated streak here. And still right now, Nyla Rose, she has the advantage right now in this matchup. And the best thing that Nyla Rose is doing is she's staying on top of Jade Cargill. She's not wasting time. She's not taunting at Jade right now. She's not taunting at the crowd. She's just staying focused on this matchup. Kick to the midsection. Nyla Rose. Suplex. Oh, wait a sec. Jade Cargill. Jade is no slouch herself. She's got a lot of strength behind her. It's a battle of suplexes. Wait a sec. Uh-oh. Nyla Rose has placed Jade Cargill on the ring ropes there, the top ropes. And Nyla Rose now going straight to the top rope. Taking a little bit too much time here. Well, she's going to fly. Oh, a jumping knee strike right into the back of the head there. One of the signature maneuvers that Nyla Rose has used before. And once again, a 2 count there, almost putting this matchup away for Jade Cargill. Again, that's got to be scary for the baddies outside, and it's got to be a scary thought process for Jade Cargill to know that my undefeated streak is almost gone here. Nyla Rose looking for the Beast Bomb. She hits one of those, and this is over. Jade able to land on her feet. And one forearm takes down Nyla Rose. But Jade Cargill unable to create any offense right now. Jade Cargill, she's still in a lot of punishment, or not a lot of punishment. She's in a lot of pain right now. Jade barely able to make any movements right now. She hit one big forearm there. Jade Cargill, she's still trying to get her bearings together. She's got the forearm there, but so much time passed by that Nyla Rose just able to get the shoulder up there. Yeah, just too much time passed by in this matchup after Jade hit that forearm there. And still, Jade Cargill, she is down. She is hurting right now. There's a lot of exhaustion right now for Jade. When you take so much punishment on your body, it's hard to create more offense and to just push back the pain right now. Nyla Rose, she hasn't taken a lot of punishment right now. In fact, Nyla Rose has pretty much just absorbed everything. Wait a minute! Powerbomb from Jade Cargill made it look easy on Nyla Rose there. That was a hell of a powerbomb. Good God almighty there. That is unbelievable strength there by Jade Cargill. And now she's looking for Jaded. I won't even doubt if she can get Nyla Rose up for that. Wait a sec. Oh, when she tried to plant her down, Nyla Rose able to roll through. Wait a minute. Almost got it. Oh, wait a sec. Forearm across the back. Wait a sec. Nyla Rose uses Jaded. Oh, my God. Nyla Rose may do it. Oh, so close there. This is definitely Jade Cargill's toughest opponent to date is Nyla Rose. Jade Cargill used the Beast Bomb or the Power Bomb on Nyla Rose, and now Nyla Rose used the Jaded on Jade Cargill. And now Nyla Rose is getting a little bit desperate. She is going to the top rope. It could be big risk, big reward, but if this does not pay off, it's only going to lead to disaster for Nyla Rose. Senton! Oh, man, the senton. And it was missed. Bicycle pump kick there from Jade Cargill, and Nyla Rose bounced off the ring mat there. And now it's time for Jaded. Can she get it? Oh, she's got it. Face plants Nyla Rose. 1, 2, 3. And then TBS champion remains your TBS champion. Once again, Jade Cargill remains undefeated. It was by no means an easy victory for Jade Cargill, but a hell of a performance from Jade Cargill. 42-0 is Jade Cargill, and the TBS championship comes home to its rightful owner. And you've got to wonder who's going to be able to stop this woman. Oh, and Jade tells Nyla Rose, you're number one in my heart. And our fatal four-way matchup is coming up next. Bryan Danielson, Chris Jericho, Claudio Castagnoli, and Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara may be the wild card as Jericho says that Sammy's going to do the right thing. Oh, wait a sec. Promo package.
Ring of Honor is, I'm going to desecrate its legacy. I'm going to destroy its legend. I'm going to beat every great champion that's ever held the Ring of Jericho title.
Jericho's proven there's no honor in his ROH.
The Ring of Jericho
Jericho
has begun.
When you get to this point and you crystallize the meaning of your life, these moments, they don't come very often. This is a chance to save something that deserves to be treasured.
At the four-way match for the Ring of Honor Championship at Full Gear, I believe it's going to be every man for himself. I like the evenness of this match. There's no clear-cut favorite.
Every man for himself, but will that happen come Full Gear?
There's nothing that Bryan Danielson or Sammy Guevara can do to stop me from whooping your pillar to post and take back my Ring of Honor World Championship.
Chris Jericho put me in this match because he knows when Sammy Guevara is in the ring and the lights are on, Sammy Guevara delivers like nobody has ever seen before. The Ring of Honor World title is staying in the JAS.
I'm going to do whatever it takes to restore the prestige, to restore the dignity, to restore the honor of the Ring of Honor World Championship.
We are sold out. It is standing room.
This is the matchup that I was looking forward to. One of the matches I'm looking forward to the most tonight is this fatal four-way matchup, just because I cannot wait to see the pure chaos in this matchup here. Claudio Castagnoli, Bryan Danielson, Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara. Not a tag match. This is fatal four-way style, everyone. This should be quite a fun matchup. This is for the Ring of Honor World Championship here tonight. I'll go ahead and turn the volume up for you guys real quick and just answering a couple messages.
Been almost a casualty of war of Chris Jericho's attempt to bring dishonor on the ROH name.
I certainly have, but Claudio has been flying the flag of Ring of Honor proudly, the 36th Ring of Honor World Champion, and I think he has the advantage here. He has the best record in four-way matches out of any competitor in this bout.
That gives him a leg up, no doubt about that, but man, the competition in this match is superb. Hall of Fame level at every corner post.
Number 2. Once again, Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 197 pounds, American Dragon.
Is Bryan Danielson already chopped? I thought his chest was already chopped up. I thought he was like, I thought there was like a cut on his chest or something. I was like, Danielson, what did you do? Did you have Claudio chop you in the back and says, get me prepared for the chops tonight? Oh man. So if you're new to the stream, you kind of know the drill at this point. When Jericho comes in, we cannot let Judas play, unfortunately, as there is it would be too big of a risk of getting hit with a copyright. Let me see. Sammy get booed out of the building. JR. JR, so he's got some classic lines. I love Sammy Guevara's attire. He looks like he's dressed like almost like the devil. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have to take my quick break, guys. Because of the pay-per-view, I might take 2 breaks tonight, just so you know. I'm going to turn the volume up so you guys... Oh, wait. I'll let Judas play. I'll let Chris Jericho's entrance play out first, and then I'll, go take my break. I just don't want you guys to have to be muted with no audio whatsoever. So, Sammy, hurry the hell up here. So when Jericho finishes up, then I'll go ahead and I'll take my my first break of the night. JAS Jericho absolutely sucks. That reminds me of the JBL signs. Just a big loser. This break might take me a while. So Chris Jericho coming out again. If it's your first time joining for the stream, unfortunately I can't let Jericho's theme song play. Judas is too popular, and I for sure would definitely be hit with a copyright strike with that one. So as I said, if you're just joining in, my comment that says "be right back," that is for me going to be taking a break in just a few moments. I just want to make sure to let Jericho's entrance play out, and then I'm going to turn the audio fully back up for you guys to listen in while I'm away. I care too much. How I wish I could listen to it. But if you guys don't get to hear Judas, I don't get to hear Judas. Entrance is over. I'll be right back in just a few moments. If people join in, feel free to leave comments down below. I'll respond to them, or feel free to entertain yourselves in the comments. Again, I'll be right back as soon as I can, guys. I apologize for this, but thank you very much for enduring.
Ring of Honor, Jay Lethal, as recently as 2018, captured the Ring of Honor World Championship. You see Aubrey Edwards with the coveted Ring of Honor World Championship. It is not uncommon for the championship to be decided in a 4-way. And JR, I'm going to go back to your point. It's a 25% chance of retaining just by pure math.
Well, that's what they say. I think you're probably right. Well, for Chris Jericho, you need to wrestle defensively. That's the bottom line here, which means be aggressive offensively. And what role will Sammy Guevara play in this? That remains to be seen. If any, we'll see. But that's the guy. I don't know if you want to excuse with Big Claudio, the man who Jericho defeated for this Ring of Honor championship.
But since then, Taz, it seemed like Claudio Castagnoli, he's had Jericho's number almost every step of the way.
He has. He definitely has. And I've been quite vocal that the 37th Ring of Honor World Champion, Chris Jericho, is the best. Listen, Ian, the best Ring of Honor champion of all time. And I don't care if it's honor disrespected.
He's on his way, Taz. He's on a pace. He's on a pace that no other Ring of Honor champion has ever been on.
Hold on a second. On his way is Chris freaking Jericho.
He is, but Samoa Joe has that legendary 600-plus day reign. He's Sammy to the outside.
Sammy Guevara crashing to the floor. Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. The elbow delivered to the jaw of Sammy Guevara, and then Guevara bouncing off the barricade.
And Jericho and Danielson going at it here. If we think back, it was Jericho and Danielson in Toronto. Oh, God! What a match that was. Jericho had a little dirt under the fingernails to win that bout.
Most certainly. And I mean, even before that, Ian, all the way back at Double or Nothing earlier this year, the Anarchy in the Arena match, it was Chris Jericho and Jake Hager that had the ring ropes wrapped around the throat of Bryan Danielson to score the referee stoppage. And Danielson out of the ring for months. And that's at the hands of that man right there, the Ocho, sometimes called the Wizard, Chris Jericho. He's been called a lot of things. Somebody won't repeat them on television.
You can't say the things I said to my wife about Jericho. As Danielson
Don't
unloads.
take it so hard, Ian. He might start calling you Ian. Now the chops being exchanged by Danielson and Jericho, and Claudio gets the only uppercut. That's hard.
It's going to be interesting to see if they pair off at Blackpool Combat Club and Jericho Appreciation Society.
Sammy needs to try and find a spot in here to help the man in charge of the JAS. Right there, Sammy in the background. Hear the impact, flash on flash. Sammy, maybe not the most urgency to save his boss after he saw the beating that Jericho is enduring, but now the uppercuts bouncing Guevara back and forth. One guy out, one guy in. Here we go.
And I saw the graphic for Final Battle that's coming up December the 10th. There's a lot at stake for Ring of Honor fans. That's the seminal event on the calendar for Ring of Honor. Whoever leads this bout likely heads into Final Battle as the world champion, and there's no bigger paycheck, no bigger payday than that.
Claudio Castagnoli, Brian Danielson taking the fight to Jericho and Guevara. And again, this is every man for himself. I mean, two Blackpool guys helping each other out. It's every man for himself. Yeah, keep the underscore of that, including these two yahoos. They know what's going on. That's why that handshake is not released. That's what's going down. You're locking eyes.
I am back now. And so is Hassan. Thanks, guys, for being patient with me. I'm sorry that I had to take that small little break there. Right now, what is happening right now is a handshake has been made by Bryan Danielson and Claudio Castagnoli. You knew that this was going to come down. These guys both want that Ring of Honor championship. Danielson wants it back. Claudio, keep in mind, Claudio has beaten Jericho twice since losing that Ring of Honor championship. Claudio has beaten Jericho via pinfall and by submission on Wednesday. So Claudio is someone to definitely watch out for. And I also see that someone hit a like on the video. I want to thank them very much for that like button. We still have so much more action to come. We still have Saraya, to come back in her return matchup. We have, of course, MJF versus Jon Moxley in our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. But right now we have the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Bryan Danielson with a sunset flip pin there. Claudio using his strength there to turn around. Aubrey Edwards better be getting paid really well tonight because she has been working almost every single fucking matchup here tonight. Oh, Jericho puts a stop to the pinfalls back and forth there between Claudio and Danielson with a boot right to Claudio's face. And now Jericho just stomping away at Bryan Danielson, or at both of them.
The thing is, though, once you see someone maybe go for a cover or submission,
And the knife edge chop, Bryan Danielson's kryptonite. And I don't think this was wise of Jericho to piss off both members of the Blackpool Combat Club. And wait a second, a single leg Boston Crab by both Danielson and Claudio. Yeah, that's just what I was about to say. Whoever taps, who wins the matchup here? Oh, Guevara with a cutter jumping off the rope there, pins Claudio. Into the 2 count. And wait a second. Jericho must be looking. He looked at Guevara for a second there, and Jericho's got to be thinking about, wait a second. You just tried to win? You just tried to win my championship? Wow. I was expecting Jericho to be like, wait a second. You just tried to win this championship, right in front of my face? Oh, double shoulder tackle. The Blackpool. Oh, wait a second. The sex gods pose. Everyone loves Sammy Guevara, right? Oh. And the Blackpool Combat Club are working together on Jericho, but now the Jericho Appreciation Society members of this matchup, Jericho and Sammy, now working together, taking out Claudio, and now they're singling out Bryan Danielson here. And now Jericho and Guevara looking for a stalling suplex on the American Dragon. Bryan Danielson, oh man, all the blood rushing directly to the head of Danielson. Big time stalled there. And you can still see some of the blood from Jungle Boy. I think it may have been laid out on the canvas there.
We saw Sammy once again attack the eye, and it looks like Jericho is going right for it there. And the blood
and right
to that damaged skull.
And again, now Sammy Guevara firing all cylinders right on Danielson. And Danielson's eye, yeah, it must be bothering him after all the punishment that Guevara delivered to it on Wednesday. And right now, the Jericho Appreciation Society is really targeting. It's really targeted, and right now, still they're working together. Our Guevara and Jericho on this matchup here. Jericho fireman's carry position. Oh, and there's where we start seeing things. Jericho had the cover over on Danielson, and Jericho said, watch Claudio. He said, watch Claudio, watch my back there. And Sammy did momentarily, but he wasn't really liking it. And wait a sec. And now Guevara says he wants a piece of Danielson. And these guys, they might start fighting out of who gets to beat the hell out of Danielson the most here. And still right now, the Sex Gods are working well with each other. Danielson getting shot right into the corner. And Guevara with a clothesline. And now Jericho says, give it to me one more time. Oh, Danielson moves out of the way there. Danielson's starting to fire back. Danielson, as we know, is no stranger to the odds being against him in a past life. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. Oh, there's 2 likes on the stream now. I just noticed that. Thank you, guys. I apologize that I didn't notice that. I was a little bit busy watching the stream. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to my own stream. Right now, Guevara and Jericho are down at a double knees position, and as Danielson kicks the head in of Jericho, and now Danielson, thank you, Hassan, very much. I always appreciate all the support you give, my man. Whether it's like buttons and you coming into the stream, always great to see you, my friend. Danielson went for the cover on Guevara. Guevara kicked out, and now Danielson hits the knife edge chop. Claudio still down and out on the outside the floor there. We have not seen a lot of movement from Claudio. I wasn't able to see much of what happened when this match first started, so I don't know how much punishment Claudio's taken, but Danielson, Hurricanrana there. Oh, Guevara lands on his feet there. Whatever you think about Daniel, whatever you think about Sammy Guevara, there's no denying how talented that this young kid is. Sammy Guevara is absolutely someone special. Wait a sec. Into the Lion's Salt. Oh, no. I think Jericho thought that. Thank you. You just made my heart smile there with that comment. Jericho hit the Lion's Salt over on Danielson, but I think, unfortunately, I think Jericho may have thought that Guevara was going to move out of the way when he hit the Lion's Salt. I was speaking of Claudio being down and out, but Claudio has returned there. Claudio with a gut-wrench suplex over on Jericho right now. I'm going to get the fan pointing back to me. It's a little hot right now. Oh, no. Keep in mind, Claudio has made Jericho, again, he has pinned him and he has made him submit. Ever since Claudio lost that Ring of Honor Championship to Jericho. So the momentum is definitely with Claudio right now in this matchup here over on the Ring of Honor champion. Claudio, in the code breaker, Claudio was thinking about that springboard European uppercut, but Jericho got the code breaker. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. The disbelief in Jericho's eyes. Sammy Guevara just pulled Jericho's leg. And Jericho's a little upset. He's like, come on, man, don't do this to me. The fans hate Sammy Guevara so much that they're chanting that to Sammy that you fucked up. Oh, no. This is breaking down right now. Oh, Sammy Guevara's fighting Jericho. Oh, my God. I don't remember if we've ever seen Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho actually fight before. They've always been so close with each other. Even when Sammy left the Inner Circle, Sammy, he never fought Jericho, I don't think. I can't remember if they've ever fought each other because I think that I know there was a time when there was an Inner Circle tag team matchup between Santana and Ortiz and Jericho and Jericho and I think it may have been Jericho and MJF actually against Sammy Guevara and Jake Hager. So that Sammy Guevara just used the code breaker on Chris Jericho. But as far as singles competition goes, I don't think Guevara and Jericho have ever fought against each other. Oh, Sammy Guevara, this is... Wait a minute, wait a sec. Sammy's going to try the walls of Jericho on Chris Jericho. No way. Jericho able to contort his body to throw Sammy Guevara off, and Sammy Guevara, he is quite agile, and Jericho's going to bend the shit out of him right now and make this kid pay. Jericho's got the walls of Jericho locked in on Sammy Guevara, his protege. Oh, wait a sec. Bryan Danielson's top rope. Wait. Whoa. Oh, great move there from Jericho. Jericho turns it around. The walls of Jericho is now locked in on Bryan Danielson. Great movements there from Chris Jericho. This man can capitalize on you at any given moment to lock in that walls of Jericho. And now in comes Claudio. Oh, look at the tiger roar from Jericho. Claudio boots Jericho in the face, and Jericho says, I ain't letting go of this hold. Wait a sec. And now Claudio with a little bit of a stall suplex there. Oh. Into the cover. Wait a sec. Oh, my God. No, Claudio. Claudio's got the sharpshooter. Remember, Claudio beat Jericho with the sharpshooter on Wednesday. That's exactly what Excalibur was just talking about. Oh, man, but now Bryan Danielson's still out there. What is Jericho? Jericho's got the cover on Danielson. Danielson quickly wakes up, and wait a second. And now a sharpshooter and a lapel lock locked in there. Jericho's only hope is for Sammy Guevara to break this up somehow. Again, Claudio locked the submission in first, so relatively, realistically, if Jericho did tap that, it would have been Claudio to be rewarded the submission there, if I do say so myself. Although I guess at the same time, it doesn't matter who locks the submission first. I guess it just depends on which submission you tapped out to. Sammy Guevara did break it up right now. It wasn't for Chris Jericho, it was for himself. And wait a sec, Sammy Guevara looking for a handshake, looking to rebuild the trust right now between these two. That's all they have right now. They gotta stay in this fight with each other. No, Sammy Guevara! Sammy Guevara with the GTH on Jericho. Where the hell is he going? Sammy's going top rope. Oh my God. Sammy with a shooting star. No. I thought they were just about to give the fucking Ring of Honor Championship to Sammy Guevara. He hit the GTH and the shooting star on Jericho. And I was like, are you shitting me? They're going to give this to Sammy Guevara? I'm like, oh my fucking God. Look, I like Sammy. I respect his in-ring work. I say that as it is. But I don't want to see him win the title just yet. But holy shit. Sammy Guevara's been almost like an... Wait a minute. Sammy, one of the biggest pricks in the business, and he knows how much the fans absolutely hate him. He's going for the Blackpool Combat elbows on Danielson right now. And unfortunately, Danielson is basically going Super Saiyan right now. He's just saying, is that all you've got? Hit me harder, you son of a bitch. I'm absorbing this. Danielson says, come on. Is that all that you have? You've hit me harder than that, Sammy. Oh, open hand slap across the face. That rocked Sammy Guevara for a loop there. Oh, my God. Claudio Castagnoli with a military press. Oh, my God. And, oh, Jesus Christ. Sammy, oh, the Musaiko knee from Danielson. Oh, man. I knew that was coming. I knew that Danielson, when he was waiting in the corner, he wasn't watching the action. He was waiting to hit that Psycho knee on Claudio. Sammy got launched with a military press over the rope onto Jericho. And now the Blackpool Combat elbows this time from Danielson. Claudio catches one of them. Claudio's trying to turn around for the Blackpool elbows down from Claudio. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Gotta be wondering what Wheeler Yuta is wondering about this matchup in the back here. I'd imagine that William Regal is too busy watching, is getting Moxley ready. They are going back and forth with these elbows. Oh, wait a second, Claudio. Oh my God, turn it around. Turn it around. I want to see Claudio hit the UFO. I would love if Claudio hit the UFO. I feel like that in this matchup, Claudio should go for the UFO. The lariat there. Wow, that was a really close call there. I knew this matchup was not going to disappoint. You knew when you put this type of caliber of wrestlers together in the same night, in the same ring, at the same time, this is what you're going to get. You wanted action, you want some drama, you're getting it in this matchup here right now. Claudio slowly making his way here or over to Danielson. All these wrestlers have put each other through absolute hell in this matchup, all for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Claudio, wait, looking for a stall there, but Danielson gets back to wait. Oh my God. Danielson still trying to fight out. That is dangerous there. Oh, wait a sec. Sammy Guevara's back up. Guevara with a cutter off the middle rope onto Claudio. And now Sammy Guevara with the avalanche Spanish fly. No, wait a sec. Danielson locks in the lapel lock on Guevara. Guevara has tapped out to the lapel lock before, and Guevara's taken so much abuse and punishment. Jericho is up right now. Jericho's got to get in there real quickly. Danielson was going to transition into the version of the lapel lock that he beat Guevara with for the tap out there. Oh my God, I can't believe this matchup. Jericho with a triangle dropkick. Jericho's the only man inside the ring right now. Everyone's down. Oh, wait a sec. I take it back. Oh, Claudio is in, hits the lariat, and they both roll outside the ring. Oh God. Claudio's going for a swing. And by a swing, I mean he's going rotation with the uppercuts from side to side. Claudio's like a wild cannon right now. Danielson, oh no. Danielson was thinking about a Hurricane Rana. And now, wait a sec. Claudio, neutralizer on the floor. Oh my God. Danielson must be out of it. Oh my God, what is Guevara doing? Shooting star on Claudio. And that was a real standing shooting star press. Wait a sec. What is it? Whoa. Looking for, I think Sammy may have been thinking about a cutter or a D. Oh, what strike from Claudio. Again, whether you like Sammy Guevara or not, you got to give the man credit for what he does inside that ring. He has been a huge part of AEW since the very beginning, the very first edition of Dynamite. He has worked his ass off, and now Claudio thinking about Ricola Bomb pop probably. Wait a sec! Feet on the ropes there, and again, it's not illegal in this matchup. It's no disqualification, no countout. Claudio catches Guevara, who goes for the spin. Jericho is still laid out after all the uppercuts that he took from Claudio. Danielson is out from the neutralizer. Although in the corner, I saw Jericho start to make his way. Oh! Jericho caught Claudio with a flying Judas effect there. It didn't get the full effect, but it got enough. It got him right in the chest there. And Jericho came out of nowhere. The first Judas effect caught Claudio right in the chest there. took Claudio out there, took the breath away from him, and then Claudio Good got right up, and it was time for another Judas effect. And Jericho wins again. The odds were stacked against him. No baseball bat was needed for Jericho tonight. Jericho just won, just like that. And tonight, Jericho may break out the bubbly. And where does that leave you, Sammy? This might be the Ocho is still the Ring of Honor World Champion. Chris Jericho still our Ring of Honor World Champion. Sammy Guevara displeased, and I think Sammy Guevara must also be thinking, I risked everything. I risked my alliance with the Jericho Appreciation Society now. Will Jericho understand that you got to do what you got to do? There we go. Saraya and Britt Baker. I'm going to get the link shared right now up on Twitter.
The emotions I'm feeling right now, it's hard to really narrow down just one because I never thought after 5 years I would be stepping back in the ring again. I bet you guys are really wondering what's happening with me now. Am I cleared? Am I not cleared? Am I going to wrestle? Unfortunately, for Britt,
Let me turn the volume up for you guys while I get things shared.
I'm 100% cleared.
I think that Soraya's experiencing probably all of the emotions. Obviously, the emotions on the surface of finally being back in the ring.
You're cleared. What does that even mean? Do you know how to do this? Do you still know how to do this?
There's no question Britt has disrespected Saraya. Britt disrespects everyone.
It's gonna be you versus me at Full Gear.
I think Saraya absolutely has to win this match. If you can't show up and call somebody out and have the legacy behind her, somebody like Saraya does not walk away with the W.
I want people to be inspired by it. From a girl that literally went through absolute hell, being told I couldn't wrestle again, ever, to then 5 years later coming back and being able to do the thing that she got brought up in life doing. I think that's such a wonderful story. Like, never give up, ever.
One of the most highly anticipated matches of the evening, and the fans here in New Jersey on their feet for this one.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making her return to the ring from Norwich, England,
Taz, I have to ask you because you have a better point of view on this than anybody. Saraya, 5 years ago, suffered a broken neck that kept her out of action. There we see
It's such a special moment.
in the United
Like,
States to support his sister.
and that's Saraya's brother out there, I believe, out at ringside. This is such a special moment. Like, I don't think we were ever really, like, we wanted Saraya. Yeah, Saraya's brother. Like, we all wanted this moment for Saraya, Paige, you know, whatever you want to call her. We all wanted this for her, but I don't think we ever really knew how we would feel about this moment. Some people are filled with fear for Saraya, and I get that. I understand that. But she has been cleared by multiple doctors, as she stated, you know, with multiple people. You know, I think they're going to test the waters in the opening as the bell starts. I think they're going to, you know, just kind of, you know, start up with a chain grappling there. But it's going to kick into high gear. There's no way that I don't think that Saraya would want to come back and just be a shell of her former self. Like, there are probably going to be some things that she cannot do, maybe. I don't know. The doctors did say, I heard that, you know, she has to take it, you know, one step at a time. Don't rush this, but she deserves this. She deserves the comeback, man. I'm so happy for her. After everything that she's been through, she deserves this.
But here we go. She's back. Soraya's back after 5 years. We're going to see her in action right now. I'm very excited to see how the mind game of this match plays out here in the early going. And you notice Britt Baker flying solo here tonight. She wants
I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. There's no Rebel.
Still with that AEW Interim Women's World Championship.
Saraya coming in strong right now.
I'm going to tell you this from experience again. After you come back from a broken neck, that first couple of seconds of the match is like breaks you. Does it make you or break you? And that's what I'm looking at on that lockup to see what Saraya has.
I'm sorry, I'm not really talking much. I'm just really enjoying seeing Saraya back in the ring, man. I'm just embracing this. It's kind of like seeing the Elite back. It's just. It's okay. They're just playing into the story. There's no way that's just them trying to. There's a shoulder tackle, Saraya. She landed on her neck there. Referee is trying to, check on it, but I think Saraya's just fucking with her. She just laughed it off. She's like, you really think that's it? I would not come back if I wasn't 100% here. As I said, they're gonna kind of go with a couple of chain wrestling here, just kind of warm Saraya up a little bit. That she's got to have been training for this matchup. She hasn't been taking it easy on herself. She's been working hard here, Saraya. Oh, there's the thrust kick from Saraya.
Saraya's two older brothers, professional wrestler, her mother and father as well, and Britt Baker very frustrated. Yeah, coming up in a famous professional.
Britt a little bit frustrated. Wait a sec, Saraya. Oh, I thought she was gonna go for. She was looking for a baseball slide there, and tried to pull back as she saw Britt Baker. Oh, Britt attacking the neck there.
No margin for error in that one, I can tell you right now. And the referee doing a good job getting out there and checking out this situation. And we see Zach, her brother, trying to motivate her to get up. Just gotta hope she's okay.
Yeah, I gotta say that was.
This is very scary to hear just the early moments of this match.
Like it is. Unfortunately, I know that she's okay, but it's so scary to see a little bit. Oh man. Man, Britt Baker just beating the hell out of Saraya right in front of her own brother there. And now finally, Britt goes for the cover. Saraya gets out at a count of two there. And again, Britt Baker really just focusing on the neck there. They're just really, oh no. Oh, twisting the neck there. Oh, they're really playing into it. And you can't say you don't. And I understand it because you know what? There are a lot of people that are out there that are doubting that Saraya shouldn't be here. Is her neck really healed up? Well, let me tell you something, that if her neck wasn't really healed up, they wouldn't have put her in this matchup. They wouldn't be having Britt Baker focusing on the neck like they are right now. So I don't want to hear any more people doubting Tony Khan right now or doubting Saraya. She's worked her ass off for this, and why not let her have it, You let Edge have his moment back. You let Daniel Bryan have his moment back. So what makes Saraya any different? You tell me. Nothing. So I just want to say that. It's just I hate how people online will be like, oh man, poor Saraya. What about her neck? Tony Khan, he just doesn't care. It's like, no, what about Edge? Again, let's just not talk about that. I don't want to. I just want to get that off my chest a little bit there. But because again, I understand why they're doing this. They're just really just to show you that Soraya's here to stay. You know, she's gonna, be able to take as much punishment as she can, and she's not going slow at all right now. At the beginning of the match, it was kind of chain wrestling, as I predicted, but now it's starting to get real aggressive, real dirty and nasty. Another neck breaker there from Britt Baker. Britt has got the glove on, so she's looking for lockjaw right now, and again going right after the back there. Saraya trying to choke her out right now. What the hell? Britt Baker was trying to choke out Saraya there. She had her hands gripped around the throat. Jesus Christ, Britt Baker is freaking a savage right now. She is disgusting, nasty right now. Saraya's got to get back in this somehow. Oh, wait a sec. Saraya's got her in electric chair, drops her down on the apron. Oh, now in Saraya, she says, "Watch me fly." Crossbody off the ring apron. And it makes it feel like a more emotional moment, actually, because her brother is out there, and he's actually, like yelling at her like a coach, like, "That's it, sis, that's it, keep on it." I love it. I love that. You can feel that the emotion and the passion is real.
1,788-day layoff from the ring by Saraya, but now
and right now,
she's trying to stand toe-to-toe with Dr. Britt Baker.
Both women trading forearms back and forth right now. Saraya's taking a lot of punishment in this matchup, but I think I would give the striking power to Saraya. But when Saraya's taking this much punishment, oh, wait a second. Oh, inside lariat there. Saraya's not done. Another lariat. She picks up Britt Baker for a trifecta. And now into the cover. 1, 2. 2 count there. And the momentum is beginning to shift. The tide has started to turn. Saraya is finally able to build some offense right now and gain some control. Wait a second. Britt, I think she was looking for a German suplex. And now Saraya, the running hip attack there. And now Britt Baker dropped down to a seated position. And now she's got the foot pressed against Britt Baker's throat. And then stomps right into the chest there. And referee trying to get Saraya off the oh, yep, Britt caught the boot there. Nice. Oh, wait a sec. Saraya was looking for a headbutt. And then Britt Baker just threw her right down into the middle turnbuckle pad there. Britt Baker looking for that fisherman's neck breaker. Wait a sec. Saraya turns it around. The nightcap. So that's what she's calling the page turner, the nightcap. Oh, that makes sense. A page turner, like like a book, like a bedtime story. Nightcap, you wear that for sleeping. Oh, wait a sec. And now Britt looking for the lockjaw. She's got the arms trapped behind there. And now, if only can Britt Saraya able to crawl her way closer to the ropes there. Great movement there from Saraya. And now this is just turned into a wrestling match. Like, this is starting to get to the point where it's okay to watch Saraya wrestle. At least for me, some people will still be concerned, as they get with, Bryan Danielson at times. But I'm starting to feel comfortable watching everything. Oh, wait a sec. Britt Baker looking for the curb stomp. And now into the cover. 1, 2. Saraya gets the shoulder up there. Saraya's been really pushed to her limits right now in this matchup here. And she's wrestling one of the very best that AEW has to offer in its women's division. Dr. Britt Baker, one of the longest reigning AEW Women's World Champions there was. And she's fighting one of the very best. She didn't start off slow, did Saraya. She went straight to one of the very top women in this business. Wait a sec. Britt Baker looking for an avalanche air raid crash. Saraya starting to pound at the back. Saraya sunset flip bomb. It wasn't the whole effect there, but hey, that was still quite. It was still got the effect of the power bomb. Lights out. 1, 2. What? The lights out. It was the rampage. As you know that finisher there. And yet Britt Baker able to get out. What more does Saraya have to give here? Oh, wait a sec. Oh, Saraya, she's like teasing her. You want that rope, Britt? You want that rope, Britt? Go for it. Go for it. Saraya wanted to play a little bit with Britt Baker. She said, you want that rope? Go for it. Go for it. Britt took it. Wait a sec. Full Nelson there. What's Saraya going to do here? Oh, no. Turns it around. Britt Baker. Oh, she's going for a lockjaw right now. That's Saraya. Wait a sec. Into the roll-up. Saraya able to shift her body weight enough to get out. Wait a sec. Another super kick there from Saraya. Rising knee strike there onto Britt Baker. Gotta love it. I love this women's matchup here right now. Saraya a little bit frustrated there. Gotta watch out for Dr. Britt Baker's nose there. Even she's checking her nose. She's like, please tell me it's not fucking broken again. Saraya's looking to turn the lights out again on Britt Baker. Rolling elbow there from Dr. Britt Baker. Turns around, fisherman's neck breaker. Oh! That was a vicious fisherman's neck breaker there. Oh, the curb stop again for the second time, and now Britt Baker goes for the cover on Saraya. And again, 2.9 on that one, it felt like it. And now frustration starting to build for Dr. Britt Baker there. She cannot believe that Saraya kicked out there. The frustration being felt on both women. They want to put this one away. They're getting frustrated with fighting each other. They're just looking for that big move there. Oh, wait. Roll through. Another rising knee strike there from Saraya. Cover. Excuse me. Promise I'm not sick. And Saraya looking for lights out a second time. Oh, wait a sec. She's not done. Saraya's not done with Britt Baker. A third lights out. And that's it. Say goodnight, Britt Baker.
Returning and defeating an elite level talent like Dr. Britt Baker.
Oh, and she gives Britt Baker a hug there. You got to imagine how much pressure must have been felt by Britt Baker to have to be Saraya's first opponent back in the ring. It's kind of like when Darby Allin, like, how much does it mean that, CM Punk wanted Darby Allin to be his first opponent back in the ring with? I mean, like, Britt, I want to see this. I want to see Saraya go out and hug her brother.
Where does Saraya go from here in all elite wrestling? Championships, Excalibur. Championship. Now she she's back for sure. And all women's division in AEW next Galvin, they're on notice. Beware. So Ray is back.
I really wish that I could cry. I really wish I could make myself cry for Saraya being back. I am like emotional, not like, crying emotional, but there is so much joy from me for her. It was so beautiful. Moxley working with Wheeler Yuta for some grapples right there. Good old training for the Blackpool Combat Club. Up next, the triple threat matchup between Wardlow, Samoa Joe, and Powerhouse Hobbs. This is another match that I'm looking forward to as well here. Well,
sorry, man. I just want to know how you're feeling after Samoa Joe, your friend, just totally betrayed your brother.
How I'm feeling? I'm pissed off. Oh! Wow! Samoa Joe! What the hell? Oh, man!
Wardlow, week after week, came in here, ran his mouth, and failed to recognize the most dangerous man in the room. And for that mistake, he paid the ultimate price. You have woken the wild animal. You people think you know Wardlow. You have no idea.
You think you two bitch-made punks will survive a night in my world?
Joe, Wardlow, we are nothing alike. Chapter 13 of the Book of Hobbs closes as the Monstar Powerhouse Hobbs.
I like that, the Monstar.
TNT.
I like that Powerhouse
Champion.
Hobbs is using that. That's cool.
That champion.
I just want to talk just a little bit more about how happy I am for Saraya to have fully cleared. And she didn't style match she wrestled. It wasn't. It was a tough matchup there, and she gave her heart and soul out there, man. And honestly, even if that was like the only match, which it's not going to be, it's not going to be her only match, but if that was like her only match, at least she got to end it on good terms, like how she should. That's always how I want wrestlers to be able to end it. If their careers, have to be ended, I would love for it to be ended on a good term. That they get to, if their careers got shortened, that if they get to get cleared and have their own comeback story, just even for once. Does this say Wardlow fears AEW security? That makes no sense, my man. But anyways, that was Saraya's matchup. Let's focus and talk about this triple threat matchup coming up. Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Wardlow.
110 pounds. He is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Samoa Joe.
Well, like Gordon Sully might say, he's all man and a yard wide. He certainly is, and he's a man that took disrespect from Wardlow. Wardlow turning his back on Joe to focus on Powerhouse Hobbs, and Joe reminding Wardlow, you just turned your back on the most dangerous man in the room. Yeah, that was a young man's mistake. That's all that was. Well, he trusted Joe, but I agree with you, JR, it was a mistake for sure by Wardlow. Speaking of devil, here we go. Championship on the line. This massive three-way. It's going to feel like a 10-foot thrill show. Bodies crashing. Hot fight. Give me a little hot fight there. Come on.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 277 pounds, he is the TNT champion.
And he is lean. He looks amazing as Wardlow. But
it says his frame's a little unstable right now. It should be rebooting back fine in just a few moments.
Tough match for Wardlow, because where does he turn his attention to? Powerhouse Hobbs has been hectoring Wardlow for weeks now, but Samoa Joe, the most recent betrayals, has. Here's the thing, in my professional opinion, if you're Wardlow,
Hope you guys are able to still see the stream right now, or that the audio is coming out okay. It just says that my connection's a little unstable. says it's trying to reconnect. Should go away in just a few moments, I think.
Well, judging by the body language of Samoa Joe, he certainly seems to be the most comfortable before the bell has rung. Well, that point, Excalibur, and that's what's about.
And the TNT Championship on the line in this triple threat matchup. It's Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Samoa Joe.
He's definitely in his comfort zone. And before this match gets too far out away, I want to remind fans that DraftKings is official partner of AEW, and tonight
Wait a sec.
play free for $25,000.
I think Samoa Joe's telling Wardlow we should team up right now. Oh, I thought that's what he was trying to tell Wardlow, but Wardlow going right after Samoa Joe, and that's a wise strategy. But I don't think Powerhouse Hobbs is going to take too kindly the fact that he's been a third wheel right now. He's been third wheeled. He's just the third man in this matchup. Is Hobbs right now? He's not going to appreciate that, but it could work out to Hobbs' advantage and just let the. That just, as Excalibur just said, just let them tear each other apart. But Hobbs is not going to, just sit around and wait. He's going to take his opportunity and just runs right into Wardlow with a locomotive there. Just Hobbs. Beefy big man in the ring. Now Powerhouse Hobbs bounces Wardlow off the apron there. Remember, in a matchup of a multi-man matchup, there's no disqualification, no countouts here. So Powerhouse Hobbs can take as long as he wants outside the ring. But this matchup can only end inside the ring with a pinfall or a submission there. Right now, Powerhouse Hobbs has the upper hand over on Wardlow. And when someone like a man of Hobbs' size runs after you, it's not hard to see why that momentum can shift just like that. A stalling suplex there. Samoa Joe comes in with a knife edge chop right now. And now Joe with a jab right to the face of Hobbs. Hobbs may be what do they call it? Not the undercard. Not the understudy. The underdog in this matchup. He may be the one that people weren't really expecting here. Yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs. I don't know if Powerhouse Hobbs was a wrestler before coming to AEW. I don't remember seeing much about him on the indie scene until AEW really. But Powerhouse Hobbs is again one of those guys. He's a homegrown talent, and he's one of those guys who is a success story in AEW as one of their own homegrown talents. Hobbs with almost like an exploder suplex on Samoa Joe. And again, Hobbs is just in complete control right now over on everyone.
Hobbs went for an exploder. Joe blocked it. He shifted it kind of to a T-bone suplex. Well done by Hobbs.
Actually, you know what I can do? I was going to ask if you guys could let me know in the stream if it's working out okay. I can go ahead and do that real quick. I'm just going to check it out to see if my stream is working out all right. Just because it's still saying that the connection's unstable. I just want to make sure that you guys are still able to see me for the time being. Turn this down for a moment. Okay, so you can still hear. All right. Oh my goodness, Wardlow with a whisper of the wind. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys could still hear me and see me and everything. Hopefully the connection will not end. If it does, we'll just go ahead and do a part 2 of the stream. But for right now, we're staying afloat. The ship is still sailing. Wardlow with a big-time clothesline. All it took was Wardlow nailing that corkscrew there in the air. Wait a sec. Wardlow almost lost his footing and still nailed the senton, though. Oh, the running senton from Joe. Now, Hobbs may have gotten crushed there with his arm. His arm may be hurt there, as Samoa Joe, his body mass may have landed on the arm of Hobbs there. Oh, and Samoa Joe pulls at that arm that Hobbs was, holding there himself into the insecurity there from Samoa Joe. And right now the momentum is with Samoa Joe here. And again, Joe can choke out Hobbs. He can do whatever he wants with him. A matchup like this, there's no disqualification. Everyone can use everything they want to their advantage. Wardlow now finds his way back in the ring, and now it is Wardlow and Samoa Joe just slugging it out right now, which is good for Powerhouse Hobbs as he needed the break right now. Inverted atomic drop into the big boot there from Joe. Joe with a senton. That one catched Wardlow there. And now Wardlow, I didn't see him kick out there, but I guess he did. The camera angle must have not caught it. Samoa Joe has really taken this matchup for himself here. Powerhouse Hobbs asking Joe for more. Gotta get.
Suffering an injury in Japan, a mentor early on in Joe's career, but right now his focus is on Powerhouse Hobbs.
Samoa Joe looks like he almost has like a guillotine chokehold locked in on Powerhouse right now.
Samoa Joe using all of his upper body strength.
And just trying to choke out Powerhouse Hobbs there, and that's gonna do it for you. Powerhouse, Hobbs is going to sleep right now. Hobbs is fading. And in comes. I almost said Lance Archer for some reason. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. But Wardlow with the shoulder tackle. And now Wardlow turns his attention right to Powerhouse Hobbs with a couple of shoulder tackles in the corner there. Powerhouse Hobbs, who had major momentum in the beginning of this matchup here. He was looking like the underdog in this matchup, but he has been just overpowered by Samoa Joe, and Wardlow into a spinebuster there from Wardlow. One-handed spinebuster. And the kick out there from Samoa Joe. Will Hobbs, though, I gotta say, I appreciate Will Hobbs, or Powerhouse Hobbs, excuse me. He's still in the ring here. Hobbs has barely rolled out of the ring. He is staying in here and taking whatever he can. Oh, and now Wardlow sends Hobbs to the outside of the floor. Wardlow going to do some more damage. Hobbs has pretty much been a wounded animal right now, but they're slugging it out right now. Wait a sec, Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe goes flying outside the ring with a suicide dive, taking out Hobbs and Wardlow with one swift move there. But now it's still not done. Joe, wait a sec. Samoa Joe could be looking for a pile driver or a power bomb. I'm not sure what. Oh, Powerhouse Hobbs. Oh, my goodness. What are you guys laughing at? Powerhouse Hobbs, man, he's been coming out of nowhere, has Hobbs. You gotta be watching out for Powerhouse Hobbs here. He might be the surprising winning factor here in this matchup. Oh, the straps are coming down, and Powerhouse Hobbs may be thinking spinebuster. There it is, the spinebuster. Spine on the pie. 1, 2. Almost there. So close there for Wardlow to get pinned there. It's the back and the neck that gets you with a spine buster like that, especially with someone who delivers the power of a spine buster like Powerhouse Hobbs does. Powerhouse looking for perhaps a power slam or something, not sure. Whatever it was, Wardlow broke free. Wardlow breaking down the back of Powerhouse Hobbs. Wait, Wardlow, fireman's carry position, could be thinking about F10. And now Hobbs. Wait a sec, Powerhouse Hobbs. Oh, now Wardlow into the powerbomb. Powerhouse Hobbs does not stay down for long as Wardlow picks him up for a second. We're going for an instant replay, folks. Wardlow can't wait around. He can't wait for the crowd to sing along as Samoa Joe is still here. It's a triple threat matchup. Joe is stirring and staggering. You can see it in the corner of your screen. And now Wardlow setting up for the multiple power bombs, and I think Wardlow may have taken a look to see where Joe was. Wardlow with a power bomb, turning him around. Here comes the multiple Roger power bombs. And wait a sec, Samoa Joe with a TNT championship in hand. Oh, the coquina clutch, and Hobbs is out of it. There's nothing the referee can do. Samoa Joe is the TNT and Ring of Honor television champion now. Samoa Joe knew the rules of this matchup. It's when it's multi-man, it is no disqualification. And as I said, Samoa Joe used it to his advantage. Samoa Joe is now a double champ here, representing TNT and Ring of Honor now. A double TV champ is Samoa Joe. Wardlow, I'd have to imagine, cannot be happy about that he didn't suspect about the title being coming into play like that. Powerhouse Hobbs and Wardlow, they're disoriented, they're disheartened by this matchup here. It didn't go how they wanted it. But you got to give all credit, all respect to Powerhouse Hobbs. He put in a hell of a performance here tonight, as Powerhouse Hobbs always does. Excalibur said no offense because he said by hook and crook of Samoa Joe. And I believe we still have the women's we still have the tag team champion. We still have the women's world championship matchup and the AEW World Championship match.
And Jake Hager.
All right, here we go. The Ocho.
Chris Jericho is still the Ring of Honor World Champion. A little dissension between you and Sammy Guevara.
You might call it dissension, Shivani. I call it competitiveness. That's the reason why Sammy Guevara has been by my side for 3 years. I kind of expected Sammy to do this, and I appreciate it. Sammy is a future world champion, but not tonight, because I am the Ocho. I am still the greatest Ring of Honor champion of all time.
Speaking of Ring of Honor champions,
I
have a very good friend who happens to be a former Ring of Honor champion, and he has earned a title shot. My very good friend, Tomohiro Ishii, he wants to fight you for that this Wednesday on Dynamite.
We're going to see Ishii on Dynamite? What?
First of all, you still owe me $7,000 for my jacket. Second of all, Ishii, all I ever hear about is how great of a pro wrestler Ishii is. You know what I think of, though? When I think of him, Shivani, I think of the young boy that started in Japan when I was main eventing for Tenryu in WAR. Ishii used to get me coffee. He used to carry my luggage. He used to carry my bags, shine my shoes. Well, Ishii, you want a chance at the Ocho? When I think of you, I still think of that little young boy. On Wednesday, on Dynamite, you want a shot? You got it. Your senpai is waiting for you.
Oh, wow.
What's in the bag?
Wait.
Yeah, that's right. I'll allow it.
This.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like this hat.
Like I like this hat.
Well, why don't you come and try to take it next week? Cool? Nice hat.
Whoa! Look at that Orange Cassidy.
Damn right it is. I like this hat.
Go back to you guys.
Oh my God, I just love it. I like this hat. Jake Hager is funny for in some of the random reasons. Oh man. We're gonna see Jericho and Ishii, and then we're gonna see Orange Cassidy and Jake Hager on Dynamite. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to live stream that one because I'm gonna be going on vacation that week. I'll be able to watch it. Oh yes! I was looking forward to this one. The reason why is because ever since Sting has been in AEW, I don't think any of his matches have disappointed us. They are always usually filled with chaos because Sting always loves to, yay! In the top corner, it was always showing that my stream was, oh, now it's back that the stream is unstable. But you guys are still here with me for right now. I'm hoping that it'll still stay like this. If not, we will do a part 2, but so far we're looking okay. But every single time we see Sting in the ring, man, he's usually always, performs and does a great job. Oh, I think this has been a fun show, man. Like this show has been moving pretty well. Like we are just have this match, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the AEW Women's World Champion, and we just have 4 more matches left. So this show has been moving around pretty nicely here. Kind of looking at my time right now, it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes since we opened the show, since we started it right now. One thing that I would love if we can get Jeff Jarrett's theme song on iTunes. Jeff Jarrett, in my opinion, has one of the coolest theme songs in pro wrestling right now. That's just my opinion. I always love My World. I thought it was a great theme song.
Out of the bullpen to relieve JR, joining us for the rest of the podcast here tonight. Great being with you guys. What a tremendous program we have had so far. We still got 4 great matches, including 3 titles on the line. I can't wait to see these legends on either side. This was a rivalry.
I think Jim Ross may have been sent to the back now. Jim Ross, worked his part of the show.
And then the arrival of this man ratcheted it up to a new level. I've seen enough of Sanjay Dutt for a lifetime, to be honest with you. I bet you have. Yeah, I mean, he is so obnoxious on many levels.
Yeah! I'm only okay with this because I don't want Jeff Jarrett to be on show like every single week. I'm okay for him wrestling tonight, and then I think that Jeff Jarrett is going to be better suited for in the back. There's nothing wrong with Jeff Jarrett. I just don't know if he's really. I just think that Jeff's role will be better played out for being in the back. I just think it's better for him to just be back there, in my opinion. Wait a sec. Who's Jeff Jarrett calling out? What the? Got a bunch of Sting goons. Jeff Jarrett calling out a bunch of Sting goons here. Oh man, Jeff Jarrett certainly knows how to play the old classic heel to try to get under people's skin there. Oh shit! Oh, Jeff Jarrett just pushed one of the fans in the. Oh shit! Jarrett says, "You want to come over the railing? I'll hit you with my guitar." That's not what he said, but he certainly knows how to be a dick. This Jeff Jarrett, I love it. You gotta say, you definitely gotta say that Jeff Jarrett, for his age, he certainly looks great. He keeps himself in great shape.
To really know about the career of Jeff Jarrett, he's a multi-time world champion, and he's a man that can swing that guitar with brutal efficacy. He's a violent guy, Jarrett. You might not think
let's see how Sting and Darby come out.
I'll tell you what, he's violent. To your point,
Is Darby gonna ride the skateboard? Give me skateboard, Darby. Come on, man. Start riding, Darby.
It's been a while since we've seen Sting.
Sting! Who's in the body bag?
Well, there's a body bag.
Last time we saw it was Darby.
Speaking of mind games, they have no idea what to do right now, do they, in the ring? I don't know what to say. But yes, we've seen.
Oh, they're not going to wait. Jay Lethal, he's calling over the guys in the Sting masks to come on over.
The Sting squad, so to speak.
Darby's music plays. Is it Jay Lethal still going up the ramp? He doesn't care. Maybe it's Sanjay in the body bag.
Scared the hell out of me.
Oh, Darby with a skateboard. Darby with a skateboard. Darby's taking out all the guys in the Sting masks. Darby hit Jay Lethal. Looks like Jay Lethal almost holding his crotch there. Wait a second. Sting! Sting is right behind Jeff Jarrett. I don't know if this matchup is a tag team match, or, I mean, this is a tag team matchup. I don't know if this is a street fight like it usually always breaks down with Sting. Darby says, hey, you might want to look around. You might want to look behind you, Jeff. Jeff Jarrett just trying to feel around. He's like, nobody's back here. But there is. It's Sting. Sting right now just backing Jeff Jarrett down. And wait a second, the bell has rung now officially. Sting and Jeff Jarrett are the legal man. Who's in the body bag, though? Is it Satnam Singh? There's a chant of TNA in the crowd. And right now, Jeff Jarrett was looking to take the first swing, but Jeff Jarrett getting thrown around. And right now, you can't say that Jeff Jarrett doesn't deserve this. Getting double-teamed by Darby Allin and Sting right now. As, oh, wait a sec. Now, Jay Lethal going right after Sting. And you got to imagine how cool this must feel for Jay Lethal. You got to imagine he was probably watching Sting growing up. And now Jay Lethal gets to wrestle Sting in the ring. Oh, Lethal, Jesus! Oh, God. Yep, and this is definitely street fight style. Darby Allin is now wrestling Jeff Jarrett. It's a mixture of old school versus new school here in this matchup here. Darby Allin has Jeff Jarrett in the crowd, and they're getting closer up to the announcement table. Oh, wait a sec. Sting's going in the crowd right now. Y'all might want to step back, fans. You don't want to get caught there with Sting. Sting loves to fly. Darby's been a bad influence on Sting. As now Darby taking out the trash. Oh, man. And now Darby, wait a sec, looking for suplex on Jeff Jarrett on the floor. And right now, Jay Lethal has the upper hand over on Sting on one side. He hit him with a gut punch. Oh, no. Oh, wait a sec. Where's Darby going? What is Darby? Oh, my God. What is Darby doing? Oh, Darby's got a ladder. Why does Darby have a ladder? Darby says, I'm fucking nuts, man. I put my own life here. What are you doing, Darby? Oh, God. Darby, what are you doing? Darby, what are you doing? He's not. Referee's holding the ladder in place. Thank God. What is Darby doing? Don't you fucking dare. Oh, Coffin Drop. Oh, my God. Satnam Singh. What the? Satnam Singh. Oh, my God. No. Jesus Christ. Darby was going for a Coffin Drop onto Jay Lethal. I thought Satnam Singh was in the body bag. Who the hell's in the body bag? Oh, my God. And Sting doesn't know. Sting doesn't know. He's still battling up with Jay Lethal up in the crowd. Satnam Singh and Sanjay Dutt are now making their way to go save Jay Lethal. That was impressive there, what Satnam Singh did there. I mean, it takes a lot of strength to be able to protect Darby from himself.
That was insane. I guess I'm twisted because
and now Sting and Jay Lethal, I think they're slowly starting to make their way back down to the ring. I can't really tell much here. Yeah, that young boy, you might want to back out. You might want to back away, young lad. Jay Lethal now. Wait a sec. And again, oh, wait a sec. Sting takes out Satnam Singh. Finally, someone knocks the big man down. Sting risking life and limb. I love seeing Sting fly. A Stinger can fly. But Jeff Jarrett is now taking advantage over Darby Allin. Sting now taking Jay Lethal into the ring. Oh, but Jeff Jarrett still continuing the punishment on Darby Allin right now.
The career that Sting's had, that he still does the things he does.
Breaks the eyes. Oh, steel chair there from Jeff Jarrett across the back of Darby. And now Jarrett could be looking to put away Darby Allin right now as he's got it. Oh, wait a sec. Sting has found himself back in the ring. I believe, and this is a street fight, so I believe there shouldn't be any tags really. Right now, Jeff Jarrett throws Darby right into the ribs. Oh, wait a sec. Sting. Oh, yeah, make sure to watch out, referee, because Jeff Jarrett's coming in like a house on fire right now. Wait a sec. Jarrett's about to do the strut. Big time lariat there, and Darby Allin knocking himself for a loop. I guess it's only a street fight when you really need it. I don't like that. But if it's gonna stay, if it doesn't really make sense. The abdominal stretch right now, and Darby Allin's body has been put through a punishment thanks to Satnam Singh. Darby wants to make the tag, but he is so far away from Sting at this point. It feels like a mile away. Oh, Darby! Oh, wait a sec. Darby tried hip tossing Jay Lethal, but Jay Lethal still had a Fujiwara armbar locked in on Darby. Darby lands on his feet. Wait a sec. Darby. Oh, man. Both men collided with their heads there. Oh, that's nasty. That was nasty there. They just turned around and just headbutted each other. I don't even think they intended to do that. That may have, they are both hurting right now. Darby looks like he's got some staples in the back of his head there. Unless he's got a new tattoo or something. Or face paint there. And now in comes Sting and Jeff Jarrett. Here we go. Sting right now is just laying in the shots on Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Sting is like a one-man wrecking crew right now. Stinger splash on a Jay Lethal. And one for you, Jeff Jarrett. Sting is actually just so fun to commentate right now for. Back elbow there from Sting. And now the Scorpion Deathlock is in place here. I'm pretty sure Jeff Jarrett's felt this one a couple of times in his days. Scorpion Deathlock is locked in. And wait a sec. Satnam Singh. Oh, man, the big man. Oh, shoot. What a choke slam on a Sting. My God, the man is broken in half there. Satnam Singh. It's a high choke slam, a high fall to fall for. Sting able to get out of 2.5 there. And Sting was pretty much almost folded up there on that choke slam. Darby's looking for the tag there, but now Jay Lethal looking for the tag as well. The veterans may have to make the tag into the young boys and just let them battle it out right now. Jay Lethal asking for the tag, and he gets it. But now Sting makes the tag to Darby. There we go. These two men who battled it out, they shook hands originally, but then Jay Lethal just took it to an extra step and was not happy with the fact that he lost against Darby, and then hit the figure four and took out Darby. Oh, wait a second. Coffin drop splash. Missed. Yes, Jeff Jarrett's theme music is freaking awesome. I love it. I was playing it in the background of the stream. Darby trying to get the feelings back right now as he was, just checking his fingers, making sure he had some movement there. Wait a sec, Jeff Jarrett's got the guitar, and don't tell me that there's disqualification now. All legal in this tag team street fight. Oh, wait a sec. Great stoppage there from, wait a sec, Stun Dog Millionaire. Our Stun Dog Millionaire is Orange Cassidy. Darby hits the overhead stunner. Darby's going top rope, thinking about Coffin Drop. Oh, shit. Wait a sec. Watch out, Jarrett. Watch out, Jarrett. Oh, Darby Allin went for Coffin Drop on Jay Lethal and got hit with the guitar right in place there. And that thing just shattered there across the spine of Darby Allin. And Darby got cut open bad there, as Tony Schiavone said. Darby may be lacerated by that. Wait a second, Darby just kicked up. Darby channeling his inner Sting. Look at Darby go. Go, Darby, go, motherfucker. My God, look at Darby go. Darby, springboard coffin drop. And now, back elbow. And now Sting's going to do a coffin drop. Embracing his Darby Allin. JK, I'm just kidding. Satnam Singh now in the ring. And Sting kicks the inside leg. Wait a second. Sting's going to get the big man for a Scorpion Death Drop. He's got it locked in tight. Can he get it? Oh, wait a sec. We're going to go for it. Scorpion Death Drop. Scorpion Coffin Drop. That's what we'll call it. And now Darby. Suicide time on Jeff Jarrett. I tell you, these matches never disappoint. Sting and Darby always put on great matches together. Oh, wait a sec. Lethal looking for lethal injection. Sting caught him in mid-flight with a Scorpion Death Drop. It didn't look pretty, but man, I love the execution there. As Darby Allin goes up, Coffin Drop. 1, 2, 3. I still wonder if someone was actually in the body bag. What a heck of a fight. Heck of a matchup. I love that fire from Darby Allin there. He just like, pump. He just got all hyped up there and just started beating the shit out of everybody. You might have to start putting Sting and Darby Allin on the AEW tag team record.
Darby Allin and Sting victorious here tonight. Yeah, physical match, Excalibur. Very physical, very wild. But Sting showing once again why he is known as the icon.
Oh man,
Yeah, these two have a very special.
these guys, they put on a hell of a fight. I still wish we could see the old singlet of Sting one more time. I wish we could still see it again. But you take what you can get with Sting, and especially because he kind of knows how his body must be looking at his age, and so it's a good way to cover up that. But now it's Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter coming up next.
Toni Storm has proven herself beyond a shadow of a doubt to be a true champion.
Interim or not, she's got a lot of courage. Well, this is going to be tough. And again, you get those wild card elements. Who does Toni Storm have in her camp that she can enlist to help her offset negative odds in this matchup?
I know, that's what I'm saying, is that the baby faces need to get some people on their side in order to get some equal here.
I've been breaking my back.
Now, is Jamie Hayter going to come out with Britt Baker and Rebel out there? Whew. I hope the fan isn't distracting, but right now it's just a little bit too hot over here. I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt. It's not really that hot. I'm not going to open my window. Whenever I open the window, I get spiders in here. No more spiders. Jamie Hayter coming out. Let's see how the crowd reacts.
This contest will involve a 16-minute time limit for the AEW.
I love the stage on Revolution there.
Jamie Hayter walks
Would have been fair.
in the biggest
Jamie Hayter,
matchup
for now, is alone.
the biggest stage, and Tony, it is against her former friend, Tony Storm.
And that is an incredible story in itself.
It's a fair reaction. Jamie Hayter's getting not as loud as All Out, but you know what?
No Britt Baker here to help.
I want to hear Tony Storm.
On her own. Britt wants her to do it on her own. Let's see if she can.
That's what I'm talking about. Tony Storm getting about the same amount of reaction, so there's a nice balance for Tony Storm. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We want Tony time. Go for Tony Storm, baby. Look, I don't mind Jamie Hayter. I like her, but it's not time for Hayter to win until Jamie Hayter, fully separates away from Britt Baker. Then she can go ahead and get that title. But for now, she's still stuck with Britt, and Tony Storm is still the champion that we need right now.
Not disparaging at all, my good friend, Dr. Britt Baker, DB, and Kia Duran, had a great match, but you are taking on two of the top women wrestlers in AEW right now, no doubt.
Sure.
Absolutely, that's not overstatement.
I'm going to ask my mama for a favor. I need some water. I'm thirsty. You start getting a little bit tired of drinking some soda,
They are locking eyes.
Jamie Hayter,
She just pointed out the crowd and said, listen to this, Tony Storm.
right, and she has found an incredible fan following in a short period of time.
Yeah, I like Jamie, but it's just not. It just doesn't feel like it's her time right now.
I want you to please go
Once she becomes babyface, when she separates from Britt Baker, then she can go ahead and win that title. But right now, she just we just need to see what Jamie Hayter can look like alone inside that ring. No Rebel, no Britt Baker. She's gonna put on a great matchup with Tony Storm, but in the end, she's gonna have to lose this matchup. That's how I feel it should be done. And then, as someone who I listen to every Sunday, Jason Solomonster, you can subscribe to his podcast at Solomonster Sounds Off. He pretty much always says that Jamie Hayter should be the one to beat Jade Cargill for the championship. She should be that record in there. And I agree. I think that's a great way because Jade Cargill is someone who's been built up strong there, that even if, Jamie Hayter, look, you win a championship, that's one thing. You're the person who defeats Jade Cargill. You're the one who gets the first fall in her record there. That's a hell of a notch in your pocket there. Or a good good talking point for you.
That's all right. That's the first time you've ever said that. But I was going to point out that this match is a little more technical than one would expect a grudge match for a world championship.
Yeah, well, you're right. I mean, I think, maybe they're trying to feel each other out, even though they're such good friends. Try to go a different route. Right? That could be. You don't always have to just go in there and throw hands, or start this match off like fist and fire.
Big time shoulder tackle there from Tony Storm.
They're so close. They've been such long-time friends.
Oh, wait a second. Jamie Hayter, Tony Storm looking for Storm Zero. Wait a second. Looking for the Rainmaker. Nice dodge there from Tony. Just threw her whole body away to dodge the Rainmaker.
That's knowing your opponent is what that is with Tony Storm.
And likewise, Jamie Hayter was able to avoid that Storm Zero, that stuffed pile driver.
Jamie Hayter just, telling her, all it takes is my knockout elbow here.
Boom. Then, she says, well, kiss my toes.
Big, oh, shit! That was a hell of an impact on the, oh, I missed it.
It hurt like hell, man. It did, man. Someone run your rear end into your face like that.
Now Hayter, this guy screwed all time. Hard into the barricade. Tony Storm just hammering her opponent, her challenger for that AEW Interim Women's World Championship.
Right now, Tony Storm is on the aggressive here in this matchup here.
How about that? sledgehammer.
I want to pose this to the chat real quick, or anyone who starts watching on the replay here. Do you think Toni Storm could make a good heel? Because like Jamie Hayter right now, the fans are so behind her pretty much that I wonder if the crowd could influence Toni Storm, like not to go heel tonight, but do you think that Toni Storm could make a good heel? I've never thought about doing that for Toni Storm. I think that she's just got that likable side to her, but when the fans just start turning, like they're not turning against her, but like Jamie Hayter hasn't done anything really redeemable to make the crowd start loving her. Just sometimes things just happen, and I just wonder if that could make Toni Storm go like, "What the hell are you cheering this woman for?" And yet you're not liking me. I'm just wondering if fans, how you guys would feel about that. If Toni Storm, if you think she could make a good heel. Not sure. I'm pretty sure Toni could do it if she put her mind to it. But now, again, it's the referee's discretion right now. The referee is trying to tell these women to get back in the ring. Oh! Knife edge chop there and against the turnbuckle post, but Jamie Hayter dodged it, and Toni Storm went full on impact. And the steel chair getting shot through.
Between these two women, it's a grudge match. It's a championship match. And really, I mean, it's a battle for supremacy in the women's division here in AEW.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Especially seeing someone come back, like we saw earlier, with Saraya, explode on the scene and get this amazing victory after 5 years later.
And right now, Jamie Hayter inside the ring. Toni Storm returns right now as well.
Jamie Hayter.
Oh, almost snap suplex. Yeah, in the cover there.
Storm able to kick out at one.
The back is definitely damaged of Toni Storm right now. And keep in mind that back will be damaged as well when Jamie Hayter hits that Rainmaker. She'll fall flat on her back as well. Another snap suplex there. Hayter goes for another cover there, but Toni Storm still kicking out there. And the tide has definitely shifted. It was Toni Storm's ball game just a few minutes ago, but now the direction has changed for Jamie Hayter right now. These women definitely just wrestling full on aggressive here right now with each other. So much at stake right now in this matchup here. The AEW Women's World Championship on the line here. Toni Storm returns with a knife edge chop, but then Jamie sends her crashing down with a couple of knife edge chops there. Both women, I'd say, have the same amount of striking power behind them. Another a shoulder tackle this time. Jamie Hayter gets it. And now goes for the cover, and she just puts her knee onto the rib cage of Toni Storm for a cover there. Right now, Jamie Hayter just whiplashing Toni Storm, pulling her down by the hair, slamming her down on the mat there. And not only is that painful, but that also just has to, make you dizzy, just constantly your head going up and down like that.
I think it's everything we thought it would be. We thought Jamie Hayter would be rugged. We'd try to just
and right now, Jamie Hayter with a snapmare on Toni Storm into a chin lock right now. Keep in mind, a chin lock, that cuts off the circulation there, and a simple move is a chin lock. Even something like that can be the point that will end the matchup for you. You put your opponent to sleep pretty quickly with something like that.
On the left forearm of Jamie Hayter, and that's what allowed Toni Storm to return to a vertical position, but Storm immediately deposited back on the mat.
Yeah, referees. That's a great way to get disqualified.
It certainly is. And Jamie Hayter can't afford to let this opportunity slip through her fingertips.
Sorry, but like Shivani said earlier, Shivani said she's getting a little bit ahead of herself, a little cocky. Well, I'm not mentioning to Shivani because Shivani's sitting here, but that's what happened. She's getting cocky.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when it comes to a slugging contest, we've seen Toni rear back and nail Jamie Hayter, but Hayter, I think, would win this every time, like right there.
Yeah, but Storm going toe-to-toe with her.
Not backing down at all.
Oh, man, look at those vicious elbow strikes. across the jaw of Toni Storm, swing and a miss by Storm.
Nice loop pass from Toni Storm and lays in the punches right now.
The temper again, just getting the better of Toni Storm. Look at this. Sick jaw right there.
But you see how unsteady Jamie Hayter was on her feet.
Here comes the sweet cheek music.
Hip attack coming up, and it lands.
Big time whiplash effect there.
Shot. High velocity hip attack in the corner. Toni Storm ascends to the top. Hayter stumbling.
Nice cross by there from Toni Storm.
No.
Not a lot to kick out by Hayter, but she got out. I mean, that was tough. She really took a shot on that hip attack, man. That was very, very physical.
Yeah, Storm trying to regroup here now.
Taz, it's the powerful legs of Jamie Hayter that makes that hip attack so dangerous. She's able to generate such 0 to 60 speed, so to speak.
Oh, no, you're right. You're exactly correct. Look at this baby DDT. Oh, boy.
Nicely done, Toni Storm.
Storm now the inside leg hooked, and Hayter, that far shoulder, that right shoulder was not neutralized, and that was the one that Jamie Hayter was able to fire up off the mat.
Yeah, both ladies are spent, and it's not surprising. This has been a high-impact match with a lot of emotion.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything too hasty at this point in the match. This is for the AEW Interim Women's World Championship, so you got to be smart. Storm's got to be careful. She'll lose that title here.
Reversal there by Hayter once again, cracking the jaw of the champion.
And now both women have each other's wrists, or they've got each other trapped right now, but they're just firing in the forearms right now. Been a lot of great women's action here tonight. Headbutt. Wait a second. Toni Storm with a headbutt, and she almost knocked out Jamie Hayter as both women fell on top of each other.
She was like out on her feet, but she came away with a headbutt to Toni Storm.
And now the ref begins his count as both women trying to get. Oh, wait a second. Ref putting on the gloves there. Someone's been busted open. Wait a second. Rebel out here. Oh, no. Come on. Yeah, someone's bleeding. Not sure who, though. Big elbow. Not elbow. Big boot there. Toni Storm is busted open. She may have collided, like her face may have gotten, when she did the headbutt, that may have been the one that knocked her loopy there. God, this is a matchup, honestly, I hope that people are, will buy the pay-per-view to watch this because, no, wait a second, you son of a bitch! Rebel!
She comes down, the sliding lariat, the cover. No! How about that?
How impressive by Storm.
Paul Turner questioning what's Rebel doing at ringside.
Well, what can you do on the apron? That's what he's wondering.
And Rebel ejected.
Why?
Toni Storm still down in the center of the ring.
And still bloody.
But wait a second. The Haterade attempted. And
where's the Toni Storm hit the Rainmaker on Jamie Hayter? Wow.
What? Oh, man, I'll tell you what, her nose is probably broken.
Yeah, man, and she is emotional right now. A lot of times
that was such a close call there.
It drains you, man. It does.
It definitely does.
And Toni Storm, she's looking for that Texas Cloverleaf. We've seen her use it so effectively. Jamie Hayter.
Wait a sec, Toni.
Comment and Storm.
The running hip attack. Wait a sec. Whoa. Toni lands right. No, Britt Baker. This is fucking bullshit here.
Where did Britt Baker come from? She had a hoodie on or something? Oh, Storm Zero. 1, 2.
Go, Toni!
How damn tough is Toni Storm?
Think about how many times that everyone has got involved in Britt Baker's matches. Tony Storm needs some fucking backup here.
What a game plan.
Why are the heels booing?
But it backfired. Didn't work.
Why are the fans booing?
Didn't work. Man, look at this, man. Look at both of these women are like spent.
Fuck Jamie Hayter. She doesn't deserve this win. Go, Tony.
Brings Tony Storm up to her feet.
Rainmaker, German suplex. Go, Tony. Go, Tony. Go. Storm Zero. Get it. 1, 2. Oh my God. This matchup so back and forth. Everything. Can we get Saray out here to, go right after Britt Baker? This is some bullshit. Not again. Oh, come on. No. Come on, Tony. Everything. We need to get someone out here. Referee kicked out Rebel. Why is he not kicking out Britt Baker? This is some bullshit. Send Britt to the back or get someone out there to help out Tony. Doesn't Tony have any friends? Jamie Hayter with a lariat there. Look, I get it. Wait a minute now. How much more pull? Now Britt Baker exposing the turnbuckle. Yeah! Oh, come on.
Despite Britt Baker's appearance and despite Rebel's appearance, Jamie Hayter earned this win, guys.
What are you talking about, Shivani? You're a fucking moron. She cheated. She cheated. Jamie Hayter cheated. She used the turnbuckle post there. It was an exposed turnbuckle post. She fucking cheated because of Britt Baker. She didn't earn anything.
We have a new AEW Interim Women's World Champion, and it is Jamie Hayter. He's going to be real tough to topple, guys. He's going to be a tough champ to deal with. It was a firefight that exceeded expectations. And Tony Storm, she was a great champion, but now the spotlight belongs on that woman, Jamie Hayter.
Well deserved.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't well deserved there, Shivani.
Wonderful person, great champion, but I'm really glad to see Jamie Hayter with a belt.
What a victory. Battle, man. It was a battle by both these ladies. What a match. And Britt Baker, Rebel, celebrating with the newly crowned AEW Interim Women's World Champion, Jamie Hayter. But coming up, our main event for the AEW World Championship, Jon Moxley, MJF, who will lead Newark, New Jersey as the undisputed AEW World Champion. But we have one last stop before the main event, and it is for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, the third match in the trilogy between the Acclaim and Swerve in Our Glory.
I want to get something done. I did it. Regardless if you agreed to it or not, things got done. I'm raising the bar here in AEW. You are raising the bar in pro wrestling, in this whole industry, dog. Our minds meet. Our spirits are aligned when it comes to getting these tag titles back. In the ring, that's never going to be a problem.
Our main concern right now is walking out still AEW Tag Team Champions, no matter who's standing across from us.
Who's stopping the Acclaim? We do not align on one thing. We don't need to cheat
Because Swerve, I am the cheat code. I am the anomaly. I'm different. I'm unique. Just like you're different. You are unique.
No one is stopping the Acclaim. No one's stopping scissoring. That lives on forever.
Doing whatever it takes. We are whatever it takes. Swerve in our glory is the difference maker, the trendsetter, and we'll show you at Full Gear.
Whose house?
I might, take a little bit of a break to. What is Swerve wearing there on his face?
What the hell?
I might take just a couple moments just to kind of, calm myself down. I got exploded there at the end there, yelling at Tony Schiavone for saying that how, Jamie Hayter earned that. Like, no, she didn't. So my throat might be a little bit hoarse there. We got 2 more matches this night. The AEW Tag Team Championships on the line here. The Acclaimed and Swerve in Our Glory. Every time they've stepped in the ring, it has been a great matchup.
You got to be confident in your partner to be able to be World Tag Team Champs.
This match, the third in the trilogy, even at 1 win apiece for Swerve in Our Glory and the Acclaim. And Taz, in a moment, we're going to have to talk about a potential injury to Anthony Bowens.
What's accompanied by Daddy World Tag Team Champions, The Acclaim. Listen,
Yo!
Acclaimed in the mic, this is RJ. Gonna drop y'all like Adidas dropped Kanye. Keep your Swerve is so bitter. We all know your team's gonna die like Twitter. Y'all need to find a job. How we gonna fight the Black J and Silent Bob? You're not the top team in the country. We gotta fact check y'all like a Trump speech.
Oh!
I got more. Y'all want more? Y'all want more? Y'all ever stop and think Swerve looks like Randall from Monsters, Inc.? The fans want a different option. Swerve keeps cheating like Tristan Thompson. And Keith turns a blind eye. By the way, I loved you in The Blind Side. We're killing the game in Full Gear. Everybody loves the Acclaim.
Yeah! Max Kessler is hot. I hope that fan got the photo. He was scissoring Anthony Bowens.
And you notice no Billy Gunn with the Acclaim at ringside. One would have to imagine that's because Billy doesn't want his emotion, doesn't want his interference to cost the Acclaim this match.
Yeah, that's cool of Billy Gunn. Daddy Ass. People love Daddy Ass, you know.
Yeah, but he has a personal vendetta, rightfully so, against Swerve Strickland. Take that out of the
question. His fingers. He kidnapped him.
And Taz, we noticed here at the arena and actually back at the hotel as well, Anthony Bowens has had his right arm in a sling since his match with Swerve Strickland at Dynamite.
Yeah. Resting that arm or shoulder, he's got an issue there for sure. You can see the tape on there. But you're right, he's had the sling on there, and I'll tell you what, I think Swerve.
And right now, the ref trying to get things going one-on-one right here. He's trying to tell them we got one-on-one, one-on-one. There's just so much animosity built up between Swerve and Our Glory. Oh, this match is breaking down right now. Referee trying to tell them, come on, guys. We got if we want this matchup to get started, we got to go one-on-one. Oh no, Keith Lee went right up to the elbow. Keith Lee, you monster! Gotta get the big man out as the Acclaim get Keith Lee outside of the ring with a clothesline. Anthony Bowens, his shoulder is taped up after what happened on Dynamite with Swerve Strickland. It was a really bad fall that Anthony Bowens had there. And you know that Swerve Strickland's going to target that elbow or the shoulder that's taped up. You know he's going to target that when Anthony Bowens gets in. Keith Lee already did. This matchup has just started, and the shoulder is already starting to hurt Anthony Bowens.
Wait a second, could be a Sesame Timbers. Swerve Strickland. And there it is. Well, we have a brief pause in the action. DraftKings is an official partner of AEW, and tonight anyone can play free for $25.
And now Anthony Bowens can look for a measure of revenge on Swerve Strickland by going right after him. Looking to get real aggressive on Swerve with a couple of kicks right in the corner there. Referee trying to back Anthony Bowens up, saying, come on, it's got to be to a count of 5.
Remember, one of the early bars in the rivalry between these two teams was Swerve Strickland saying that Anthony Bowens was essentially Mr. Glass. He's always out with injury. He's always letting Max Caster down.
Well, you know, that's a play on words, obviously, and that is, again, Swerve doing some mind games. But in many ways, he's right. Anthony Bowens has had his injuries. He's got one right now.
Oh no! Anthony Bowens is going for another forearm there, but Swerve moved his head there, and Anthony can only land straight down on the mat there.
And also sometimes you're trying to overcompensate for the injury, and you end up screwing something else up.
And then, now Keith Lee, Swerve Strickland has done something to Keith Lee's mind. Oh, wait a minute now. Swerve going right after Max Caster here. Keith Lee. Don't separate it, Keith. Come on, man. This is absolutely disgraceful, absolutely disrespectful here. Oh, wait a sec. Now what? Now what here? Swerve, what's he doing? Swerve right now is over by like the... Oh my God, he's got the steel barricade now.
These are exactly the types of things that Keith Lee and Swerve have been disagreeing on.
Yeah, this is not Keith Lee's game. And look at Keith Lee. Like disqualified here. That's exactly. Keith Lee's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, Keith Lee was he was just telling Swerve, this is enough. We don't need this. We don't need to be acting like complete jerks here, as sneaky Swerve was. Mongolian chop there. Anthony Bowens tried to build some momentum, tried to do something, but it just wasn't working out. I realize as I do this, I look like I got a... Oh, no! Oh, God. Bowens. No, leave it alone. Suplex from Bowens on the floor there to Swerve Strickland, but even something like that, the impact that your body feels from doing that. Keith Lee's got to get this one back in the ring. I mean, I know he wants to, allow Anthony Bowens time to rest. He's concerned, but if Anthony Bowens was counted out, the titles would have been, they would have lost the matchup with the Acclaim, but could not have changed hands. Oh, man, knee strike right to the ribs there. Oh, Keith Lee. Stop it, Keith. He's just... Oh, shoulder tackle right into the damaged shoulder there. Oh, God, this is nasty to watch. Keith, what are you doing, my man?
determination, buddy, to kick out of that.
Anthony Bowen's able to kick out, as you heard in the background there, but it's disgusting to watch right now as Keith Lee.
Very fast and athletic. And Tony, this match, very, very different from the previous two in the trilogy.
Absolutely, and we will never forget them, the acclaim that is winning the World Tag Team Championship at Grand Slam, their own home turf, and really they're in their own home turf here as well.
Yeah, the Grand Slam on Max Caster's home turf. This one on Anthony Bowen's, but still tri-state area is acclaimed country.
Owens went to Seton Hall for a time, played baseball there. Right here in New Jersey. Oh, man. Keith Lee, yeah, those big elbows, massive tricep he has across that shoulder. And again, big talk. And it's kind of what you were talking about. What makes this match different is the injury to Owens. I mean, that's.
Anthony Bowen's just still been targeted. I'm just going to ignore my phone for pretty much the rest of the stream right now, so I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
Snapmare from Swerve Strickland. Oh, pulling at the injured shoulder. Sticking the shoulder trap right in the trunks there. Oh.
We're going to crown these guys champs again. He's swerving our glory. You know, despite all the differences in swerving,
Anthony Bowen's trying to make the crawl to Max Caster. And you got to imagine, even if Bowens gets the tag there on a Caster, Caster will pretty much be in a handicap matchup right now. Max Caster, you can't blame him for hitting Swerve Strickland like he did. Sneaky Swerve with a sneak attack on him earlier. Anthony Bowens pushed himself as much as he could for an inverted Frankensteiner. Keith Lee landed on the crown of his head. And now it's time. If Anthony Bowens can make that tag to Max Caster. But as I stated, Max Caster pretty much is going to be in a handicap matchup scenario here. Anthony Bowens is going to be down and out for quite some time here. Right now, Caster doing everything that he can right now. Flying elbow on Keith Lee. Keith Lee staggered. Swerve Strickland gets taken out. Swerve is the legal man still in the matchup, though, I believe. Thrust there on Keith Lee. Cross body to the outside the floor. Caster now. A little bit of scissor action. Wait a sec. Max Caster was able to get Keith Lee up at all out. He was trying to do it again. Keith Lee attacking the body of Caster. Oh, kick right to the head. Caster now. Hurricanrana there. The momentum setting Keith Lee around. Whoa, wait a sec. Keith Lee puts Max Caster up on the top rope now. Just a gut punch right to the side of the ribs. Another Mongolian chop there from the big man. And now Keith Lee. I think Keith Lee is going to look to go to the top rope with Max Caster. This is a big fall. Caster trying to fight out. A couple of gut punches there. I don't care how big you are there. You can only absorb so much. Caster with a hurt. Oh, the flying famouser. And now, wait a sec. Almost like it. And Swerve is the legal man in the matchup. Remember that. Count of two there. It was like a fireman's carry, Michinoku driver. That's the best way I can describe it. What we saw. Bowens is back in the ring. He's had some time to heal up, which is good. Oh, a little bit of throw up in my mouth there.
But still, it was effective. It was on target, and no, Swerve able to kick out. Not enough, but that was close. And Anthony Bowens attempting to fight through the pain here. But Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee, as we mentioned, former champions.
All right, now.
They have everything.
Swerve was trying to get Keith Lee to get up on the ring apron there, but Keith Lee's still damaged right now. Oh, wait a sec.
Bowens just got thrown into Caster.
Wait.
And the cover.
I thought a tag was made. I thought Caster made the blind tag.
Just
Swerve Strickland going. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, Swerve able to sidestep the ring apron. Shotgun dropkick, and Keith Lee catching Swerve Strickland before Swerve can land on the barricade. Oh, wait a second. Caster! Crossbody, and Keith Lee's body just bent the barricade. Max Caster is hurt right now. Anthony Bowens has got Swerve Strickland. The spin out DDT. Bowens with the cover on Swerve Strickland. 1, 2, almost a 3 count right there. Caster and Keith Lee are both down and out right now. And Caster's knee is hurt there. Referee was trying to check in with Anthony Bowens, see how the shoulder is feeling. Bowens says he's feeling all right. And right now it is just a singles matchup between Swerve Strickland and Anthony Bowens. Keep in mind it was Swerve Strickland who won their matchup on Dynamite. Oh, the flatliner there with a roll through. Nice move there from Strickland. And now Swerve kick with the inside right to the ear shot. And another kick out there from Anthony Bowens. That was so close there. And now Swerve Strickland again looking for another ear shot on Anthony Bowens. How many more times? Again, a second time there. Swerve going for a trifecta. Jesus Christ. He's going to be losing hearing in that ear tonight. Anthony Bowens still rocking his head. He's still showing some movement. He says, I want more. Give it again. He says, you ain't got the balls. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, going after the nose now. Jesus. God. A fourth ear shot. Anthony Bowens gets out again. Oh, my God. And keep in mind, Max Caster and Swerve and Keith Lee are still down and out. Swerve looking for Swerve stomp right now. Oh, wait a sec. Anthony Bowens slowly made his way over to stop Swerve from moving. Oh, and now Strickland up top. Oh, man, he took a little bit too much time for the Swerve stomp. Bowens turns it around. Wait a sec. Max Caster's back up. Looking for the mic drop. 1, 2. Keith Lee breaks it up. Just with a shove there from Keith Lee. So close there. And now Max Caster trying to get Keith Lee out of the ring there. I mean, I understand the frustration, but Keith Lee just doing what he can to save his tag team matchup for his partner right now. They were doing something. Oh, brain buster there. The Acclaimed were thinking something, not sure what they were trying. Max was trying to get Swerve up on the shoulder of Anthony Bowens, but Bowens' shoulder gave out. And so Swerve just kicked in the shoulder of Bowens. And now Max Caster's left all alone with the big man, Keith Lee. And the pounce right now. And right now, I think Keith Lee is symbolizing the end here for Max Caster. Looking for Swerve in our glory. And that could be all she wrote. Oh, Max Caster pops it up. pops the shoulder up. I don't know many people who have kicked out of Swerve in our glory before. Swerve Strickland looks confused. Keith Lee looks confused. They don't understand. They don't know how Max Caster just got out of that. Swerve still just doesn't understand. I think he's saying that we're going to do it again. And now looking for another Swerve in our glory. Max Caster laying in a couple of punches. There's the tag. Stretch back with a tag. Oh, no! Oh, Keith Lee just using Max Caster as a battering ram onto Anthony Bowens. Bowens is the legal man now. Bowens did get the blind tag on Caster.
Keith Lee is not going to do what it looks like he's going to do, is he? We've seen him do it before, Tony. Well, there you go. Put him out of the way.
Oh, and now Swerve Strickland sending Max Caster over the timekeeper's table. What is that? Oh, my God. Those are pliers. Swerve has got pliers. No, wait a second. This has got to be a disqualification somewhere here. Can't be using that. Come on. Keith, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Billy Gunn, stop it from happening. Thank goodness for Daddy Ass to come out there and stop Swerve from losing his damn mind. Swerve was about to use the pliers on freaking Max Caster's fingers. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. As the referees are busy dealing with Daddy Ass, trying to get him to the back there, Swerve was trying to tell Keith Lee to use the pliers on Anthony Bowens. Keith Lee, the smart man, he says, we don't need that. I ain't going to do it like this, homie. Oh, my God. Swerve just slapped Keith in the face. Is he? Oh, man. Oh, Keith just gave the endorsement to Keith Lee just gave the endorsement to Anthony Bowens, and Keith Lee says, fuck this, I am done. He's left Swerve Strickland into the roll-up. I don't know what Swerve Strickland has left to fight for now. You can't win this war alone. Your partner's gone. What does it matter, buddy? Into the tag, and Swerve trying to use the tights there. Drop kick. That doesn't matter. I hope Keith Lee goes in and celebrates with the Acclaim. What are they looking for? What's the signature move? I don't know if I've seen this before. Oh, Jesus! Oh, Keith Lee's walking to the back. I wanted to see Keith Lee walk out and just clap hands with them, but I guess that might be taking away their moment. I don't know. Wait!
Consciousness them be tag team champions with a man like Swerve Strickland.
I think Keith Lee realizes that for him, he will get title shots in the future, but I don't think he'll get another title shot with Swerve as his partner, man.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
Where's Daddy Ass? I didn't know the name. Everybody saying that they want to be Acclaimed. Are they in a lane?
Earlier this evening, Tony Khan has made it officially AEW World Trios Championship Best of 7 series. Death Triangle versus the Elite. This is the
What? 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 A best of 7 series of Death Triangle versus the Elite. Tony Khan, you maniac, and I love you. If you are complaining about Death Triangle versus the Elite in a best of 7 series, you don't like professional wrestling.
Match of 7 possible. This is huge, and it is going down this Wednesday night in Chicago. Plus the AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament final round matchup. Absolute Ricky Starks versus All Ego Ethan Page, who will challenge for the AEW World Championship. A Dynamite winner is coming. Plus the AEW All Atlantic Championship is on the line. Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, Jake Hager. They will go
Jericho and Ishii.
Ring of Honor World Championship match. Chris Jericho, the Ocho versus the Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii.
And it's main event time, guys. MJF and Jon Moxley. Oh, shit, man.
There is no other Jon Moxley in the sport of professional wrestling.
Moxley comes into AEW with a loaded roster and takes over.
Jon Moxley is the best wrestler in the world for now, and I really hope he enjoys that honor and distinction because I have gone through a lot.
We've seen a different side out of MJF over the last few weeks.
This MJF is a child.
One thing you say about him, he's very, very intelligent.
I'm cashing my chip in full gear.
Him saying he wants to earn it.
I'm gonna earn it.
Okay. MJF really has never done anything in his AEW career on his own.
It's going to take MJF's match of his lifetime to win the championship.
Jon Moxley really proved that he's the best wrestler in the entire world.
I have stared into the void of death.
What are you gonna do to me?
New Jersey! Your main event tonight set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit is for the All Elite Wrestling World Championship!
Guys, before this match gets underway, I do need to say this. Best of 7. I remember 1986, best of 7 that rocked the wrestling world. And now we're going to do it again. And we're going to go to a 7th and final match. It'll be in Los Angeles at the Forum. How about that?
Max is just eating this alive. Is this the crowning moment for MJF here tonight? Gotta be. MJF just motorboated some girl's tits, and that wasn't his fiance. Max, you, I think you're in trouble when you get home tonight. What a interesting man. This will be Moxley. First time Moxley was in Chicago facing CM Punk, he was not welcomed in the hometown. And now Moxley will be in the hometown of MJF. He will not be welcomed here tonight. But Moxley doesn't care about being welcomed. He just cares about beating people senseless. And again, I apologize. I'd love for you to be able to listen to Wild Thing as Jon Moxley makes his way out to the ring. But again, it's too big of a risk to get hit with a copyright by YouTube for Wild Thing by X. Predictions. Does William Regal screw over Jon Moxley? Does the Firm help MJF win the title tonight? Does MJF use the Dynamite Diamond Ring? Keep in mind, he's the devil. Why would you believe what the devil says? That doesn't make sense. And, or does MJF actually win it fair and square? That is, on my opinion, the least likeliest of things to happen here tonight. All I know is that this has got to be MJF's time. Jon Moxley has been a great champion for us here in AEW. He has been someone that they can depend on. And not only that, he has proven time and time again that he is the absolute all-star and MVP of this company. It appears that the crowd is actually, kind of into Jon Moxley right now, that they're actually welcoming him here. I think it's, that they want the new champion for their homeboy MJF, but at the same time, they respect the hell out of Jon Moxley for everything that he has accomplished and everything that he's done for them. Yeah, don't be a prick. Some guy was just shoving the MJF scarf right in Moxley's face there. You can support MJF, but don't get involved in the fucking entrance like that. You little goof. Moxley, again, he's been a great champion for AEW, but MJF could be the new era that AEW needs. And I think it's coming. It's got to be coming tonight. This is definitely MJF's time here tonight. Again, I would love for you guys to be able to listen into Jon Moxley's entrance as they play a Wild Thing, but I just, can't. It's too big of a risk to get hit with a copyright like that. William Regal was talking a little bit of trash to MJF where they were having a stare down, not sure which. I'm going to check to see if entrance is stopped. All right, there we go. Now the entrance is over.
The challenger from Plainview, Long Island, New York, weighing 226 pounds, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
So the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
He really does.
I didn't get to see if MJF came out with it or not.
First time Long Island's ever been cheered in Newark. Might be the last time, too.
And here's his opponent. Coming into the ring by
And the crowd was chanting "New Champ."
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, he is the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling.
I still say that Max doesn't win fair and square. He's gonna cheat. You just watch. Mox tells MJF he's number one by flipping the bird. Max fires back with a bird of his own.
A lot of tension between these two men leading up to this moment. Obviously,
MJF was fixing his trunks there. I wonder if the Dynamite Diamond Ring is hidden in there somewhere, but I doubt it.
Close enough. The tri-state area, if you will, right? Yeah, it is. I mean, we don't consider, as New York people. You know what I mean?
There we go. It's the main event time. Moxley, MJF. The last time these guys met, open hand slap from Moxley. He already tells Max, you better not fuck around with me here tonight, boy. I'm right here. You bring me your A game. Slap the taste out of MJF's mouth, and Mox says, I want you to give it back. I want to thank you guys for tuning in right now. It is main event time. MJF and Jon Moxley. That's the best you got, Max. Moxley slapped you as hard as you can and as hard as he could, and you disrespect him like that, like a bitch. MJF Total bitch mode right there. MJF is being put to the ringer already in the early goings of this matchup as John Moxley is going to show MJF what true violence and pain is. As Moxley just rubbing his face all up in there, just like with a bit of a snarl there. MJF going right after the gut right there. Now, now Max with the Ric Flair pose. And now Moxley gets out to the outside for MJF. He ain't gonna fucking dive. He's not gonna dive. MJF is playing games. He's playing games with John Moxley. What are you, some kind of idiot, Max? Playing games. Moxley now biting at MJF. Bryce is trying to get Moxley off of him. And if MJF's not careful, he's going to get busted the fuck open right now. Moxley's out for blood right now. Moxley fights very vicious. We saw how Moxley fought against CM Punk in Chicago. He's going to fight just as vicious in MJF's hometown here. Bryce is having a hard time really trying to get these wrestlers to just, obey his commands right now. Oh, big time lariat there. Tearing MJF inside out, and now Moxley is going to play around. He says, come on, boy. You want this title, you got to earn it. You want to be the new face of AEW, you want to be the man, you got to earn this. And now you have the crossface, and Moxley just, again, Moxley showing what pure violence is, pure aggression. MJF won this opportunity by not even being in the match, or not even pulling down the poker chip in that ladder match, in that casino ladder match. Moxley's punishing MJF right now with X-Plex there. Moxley now goes for the cover there, gets the count of one. It already turns it around here into it. Got the into an STF right there. Max is far away from the ropes there. He's about like 3/4 away there. Now Max biting to try to get out of there. But now Mox is pounding him across the face there for his troubles there. Oh, chop right there from MJF. Now MJF now starting to get fired up, trying to. And again, solid chop there. Everything that MJF wanted, Falcon Arrow into the cross arm breaker there from Moxley. And it's been all Mox in this matchup here. MJF has had some glimmers of hope, or some, openings here. But every single time MJF gains some momentum, Moxley just turns it back in his favor. Moxley trying to break the grip that MJF has got. MJF locks his hands to stop the cross arm breaker. There it is. But MJF quickly squirmed into the ropes there. I think there's still some of Jungle Boy's blood that has been poured on the ring mat there. Max has now backed himself in the corner there, and Moxley is taunting him and says, come on, man. This is what you wanted. You wanted this matchup. You wanted all of this. I'm giving you what you want. You say this is your moment. This is your time. Prove it to me. Show it. Moxley now, I believe, twisting one of the fingers of MJF. I could be wrong. They were in a faraway camera shot there. And you got to be thinking that William Regal is watching this matchup right now. He's just thinking to himself, this is it. Moxley grabbing the title here. Posing with his world championship. Oh, MJF using spitting, I believe it might have been Coke, because I see a Coke bottle. Some fan, I believe, may have given MJF that drink there. But everything MJF tries to do to Jon Moxley, nothing is working out for MJF right now. And Moxley, he says, you know what? This guy's not worth my time anymore. He's not bringing shit to this matchup right now as Jon Moxley. He says, I don't have time for this anymore. And he's gonna let Bryce give the count right now. Moxley, he wants MJF at his best right now. He doesn't feel that MJF is bringing it. MJF is now back into the ring now. Although you notice that William Regal is actually not out there, and I don't think William Regal's out on commentary right now either. Moxley back in MJF into the corner once again with the forearm. Oh, sorry, Hassan. I didn't notice your message. I was watching the stream a little bit too much. This is the last matchup. It is MJF against Jon Moxley for the World Heavyweight Championship. MJF just hit a lariat on Jon Moxley. But I don't think it's going to, really phase Moxley much here, as MJF he's been battered and bruised throughout this entire matchup right now. Moxley is making MJF earn this one the hard way. If that's you, Hassan, that just joined back in, this is the last matchup. Oh, the inverted atomic drop there. Moxley went for a clothesline. And the back break there from MJF. MJF now using everything that he can to his advantage, stomping on the toes. There are a couple jabs to the face of Jon Moxley, which is a bad idea right now for MJF. You don't want to get into a strike fest with Jon Moxley, but right now the strike worked out quite well for MJF there. And now things are starting to shift towards the direction for MJF as he slams Moxley's head into the turnbuckle pad there multiple times there. There's the count of 10 there. MJF now starting to try to build up some momentum, calling on support from the crowd, the only crowd that might give him a full love here. Moxley, wait a sec. Looking for the Death Rider. MJF pulling Moxley down from the arm drag and slams Moxley up against the turnbuckle. 2. The first count of 2 right there. I believe that's the closest count that we've had in this matchup right now. MJF is starting to build some momentum here in this matchup right now over Jon Moxley. But we know what type of fighter that Jon Moxley is. It's going to take a lot more punishment and pain than MJF can give out right now. Right now. MJF now. And now MJF grabs the title. Wait a sec. MJF is using the timekeeper's table. Wait a sec. Gonna get a little hardcore here right now as MJF, and I think this is not a good idea, MJF. The tables, the weapons, that's Moxley's specialty. The only weapon that MJF's really been known to use is a ring. MJF says he's not going to use that tonight, but we shall see. Into the cutter. Moxley pops up into the cutter. And he was baiting MJF there. Max wanted to play around way too much there. Wanted to take his time there. And now Moxley's going for the Blackpool Combat Stomps right on the side of the head of MJF there. Hey, Tony Schiavone said what I said. Moxley, for a moment there, was letting the crowd actually get to it. Moxley's got to stay focused here. Moxley's got to remember that it was a little bit different for him and CM Punk in Chicago. The fans weren't really approving of Jon Moxley either. So it's got to be no surprise for you, Mox, that some of the fans aren't really approving here. MJF is now outside on the ring apron, and the problem with that is he is out on the side on the ring apron where the table is. MJF may be a victim of his own movements there. He placed the table there. Moxley sees the table. MJF trying to just drop himself back down. He knows that Moxley's going to use what he can. Oh, bit of a wedgie there. Moxley's looking for pile driver, possibly putting MJF through the table or God style pile driver. MJF with a cross chop against the throat of Mox. Wait a minute. Oh my God. MJF looking for tombstone. Oh shit. MJF hit the jumping tombstone pile driver on the side of the ring apron. Oh, wait a minute. What? It just closed out. What? Moxley hit a pile driver. I don't know what happened. The stream just cut out for a moment there.
Watch this impact. Watch this replay.
Oh, damn. I don't...
Remember, Moxley, he had to knuckle up from that tombstone on the apron as well, so I'm not sure he was even close to 100% when he delivered that pile driver. No way.
So I don't know. I don't think I missed much. MJF hit the tombstone pile driver on the ring apron, and then Moxley, hit a pile driver onto MJF on the table.
I think you need to be. You can't just disqualify. You know what I mean? And these guys know that they're in this war for the biggest prize in our industry.
Moxley returns underneath the bottom rope. The referees count now at.
And Moxley's gonna try to take a count out victory.
MJF has barely moved since that crash.
Moxley's in the ring as the ref is counting right now.
Wow.
Count of 5.
Man, a count out. Got an opportunity at the world belt, world title to get counted out.
Pull yourself up. The champion retains in the event.
Count of 7. MJF has barely made any movement right now. Bryce is trying to yell at MJF. He's saying, "We're on a count of 9, brother."
Desperation time.
Bryce Rensburg screaming so he hears it. Gotta get in there, Max.
Max beats the count by 9.9 seconds there. Oh, paradigm shift version 1, 2. 2 3/4 there. Moxley says, "You want to get in here?" Oh, Moxley going after the leg there of MJF. MJF injured his knee there after hitting that tombstone pile driver on the ring apron there. And now Moxley's got the figure 4 locked in there. And the fans may not like it, but Moxley, the fans may not like it here in Newark, but doesn't matter. Moxley's doing the smart thing, going right after that knee there. Moxley is a smart and wise champion. Moxley's turning it in the figure 4 into a little bit of a figure 8. He couldn't hold it like Charlotte would, but I'd never thought I'd see Moxley try to do that.
Leave the referee alone. MJF, he's trying mightily to endure this.
And right now, MJF trying to turn the body, trying to turn himself over to reverse the pressure a little bit onto Moxley. He's almost got it there. He's halfway across, but the pain was too great. Right now, Max has just got to keep twisting and turning. He's got to keep on moving. Moxley pulling on that leg again. And it's almost like in a reverse figure 4. Oh, now MJF turns it around. Moxley has the ropes now, and MJF has got to let it go. Disqualification or a count out. Moxley retains the championship. MJF knows that one. And now Moxley's knee hurts a little bit there, but I've got to say MJF's hurts a lot worse than Moxley's does. MJF slowly making his way to a vertical base there. And now MJF drops Moxley. Wait a sec. MJF thinking about the heat seeker. Pile driver of his own there. Into the cover. 1, 2. And now Moxley kicks out there. The tide again starting to shift a little bit towards the direction for MJF. It's mostly been John Moxley's matchup But there have been some slight glimmer of hopes here for MJF. MJF now going to look to do the same thing again to Moxley with a heat seeker. You try it once, you try it twice. Oh, and MJF landed on his knee again. Moxley threw him, and MJF couldn't go flat to land on his stomach. He landed on his knees. And now Moxley again targeting the knee there of MJF. Just jumping off the bottom rope. MJF screaming, John, no more. John, no more. This is what you wanted. This is the match that you wanted, MJF. Some of the fans getting a little bit aggravated and agitated here. They're chanting, fuck you, Moxley here. And right now, MJF, Moxley was going to go top rope there, and MJF had to act quick. He just leaped and, shook the top rope there. That, made Moxley trip up there. And now what's MJF going to do from this position here? Is he thinking about a cutter? He's not thinking. MJF, I think he might be thinking about another tombstone pile driver off the middle rope this time. That would be completely ill-advised. Moxley with some of those Blackpool Combat elbows across the chest there of MJF. Over and over and over again. And this matchup has mostly been John Moxley's matchup here. MJF has had moments here, but Moxley, wait a sec. Moxley, Death Rider off the top rope there. Oh, Moxley may have pulled his shoulder a little bit on the landing there, but hey. Oh, MJF with just the fingertips to get under the bottom, to get on the rope there. And now Moxley grabs the arm. MJF uses his other arm to grab the ropes there. It was a bad landing for both guys there, but an avalanche Death Rider from Moxley there. That would have put MJF away if he was just a little bit shorter there. He only got fingertips on the bottom row there.
Not only that, it put more pressure on those injured knees. It really did when he landed on his feet. MJF, that is.
Moxley's arm has got to be hurting a little bit after that fall there, but he's not letting it get to him at all. Moxley again just telling MJF, come on, man, get up. Oh. He just said, come on, bitch. MJF dazed, confused. He's seeing stars right now. And again, the fans may not like it, but it really doesn't matter. John Moxley is like king of the castle.
He's trying to pull himself up by the pants of Moxley.
MJF doesn't have much left in him right now. Moxley was telling MJF, hit me, motherfucker. And MJF spit in his face, and Moxley just slapped him across the face. MJF goes down.
He wants to get to a fist fight with MJF. It's tough to get to a fist fight with a guy who was so beat up.
Yeah, Moxley keeps saying, come on, hit me. This is what you want. You want to be the king. You want to take my crown. You want to take this place. Show me what you got. You want to be the change of a new guard, you got to earn it. You got to show me that you're willing to go through me. Right now, Moxley with a combination, a couple of forearms right across the forehead. Another kick to the inside leg. Oh, MJF pulled the referee in harm's way there. Bryce Remsburg goes down, and the shoulder tackle there from Moxley. And the Dynamite Diamond Ring comes in place here. MJF said he wasn't going to use it, but you know you can't trust the damn devil. And now William Regal comes out.
Put it down because I'm going to give you right now. Put it down.
MJF puts down the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Oh, Moxley with the coquina clutch locked in, a sleeper hold. Into the cover. MJF with a cover. Oh, there's another referee out there. Moxley again with another chokehold. And again, MJF bounces off. Throws Moxley back into another referee. MJF waits like Moxley again with another choke being locked in here. And now Moxley's got the Bulldog choke locked in. And MJF taps. MJF is tapping right now. Bryce Renberg still dazed and confused there. You son of a bitch, Regal.
Absolutely. Is this going to happen? I'm dumbfounded. Is this going to happen? 1, 2, 3. We got a new champion. The winner of this match and new All Elite Wrestling World Champion.
You piece of shit, Regal. MJF is the new world champion.
MJF, we made history here. Well, that man made history. MJF, world heavyweight champion.
But what does this mean for the Blackpool Combat Club? The Blackpool Combat Club was pretty much started because of William Regal, and he just turned his back on one of its own members. There was no firm. The firm was not present in this matchup.
Absolutely stunning. There is your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion, MJF. At 26 years of age, 7 years in the business, he's the world champion. You saw that sign in the crowd. The MJF era begins tonight for All Elite Wrestling. Wow. What an amazing match. What an amazing moment. What an amazing night, guys. It's going to be an amazing week and the fallout coming up on Wednesday as we have match 2 of the best of 7 for the Trios title. Cannot wait. Wow, what a moment, guys. What a moment. Dynamite on Wednesday.
The security guard helps MJF up the ramp there. Now MJF throws the security guard away.
Wednesday, 8, 7 Central, TBS.
Oh my God! MJF was doing was making snow angels on the ramp there. Oh man, guys, what a hell of a show! AEW Full Gear or AEW pay-per-views, they usually never disappoint. Hell of a show. I'm curious I want to watch Dynamite now because I want to know what this means about the Blackpool Combat Club. All that I know is I hope that, John Moxley can finally get his vacation that he, well deserved and has earned big time. Look, I want to say a couple things. I want to say that I want to say thank you to John Moxley for everything that he always gives to AEW, for as much that he did. He was a white knight or dark night, whatever you want to call it, when the time was dark after Full Gear, or after not Full Gear, it's gonna be All Out. Moxley was there to pick up the pieces when it fell. Moxley, was our champion through the pandemic era of AEW. Moxley has been a hell of a world champion pretty much every single time. The man puts his heart and soul with everything that he does. So I want to thank Jon Moxley. I just want to say this because I believe that Jon Moxley, I don't have any news about it, but I'm just assuming that Moxley is going to be, getting his vacation. He might do something on Wednesday, but, I would assume that Moxley is getting his time off that, he, again, rightfully deserves. So Saraya came back. She looked great in her matchup. It wasn't a soft matchup. They were wrestling hard there. Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter had a great matchup. I'm still mad at Tony Schiavone for saying that Jamie Hayter earned that. I was like, no, she cheated, Tony. Don't you get it? She cheated. Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, no more a team because Swerve finally slapping Keith across the face. Shit, it's 10:57. Didn't realize that. I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay. Pretty much you've been here with me throughout the entire time. If you're watching the replay, I want to thank you guys for sticking around with us as long as you did. Feel free to hit the like button down below if you feel I deserve it. Super click the subscribe button. Put a comment down below of your thoughts of the pay-per-view or your favorite match, your favorite moment. And I think the thing that I really love the most about this pay-per-view, as I stated before, is that there was no return. There was no big surprise of like a popular, former WWE wrestler or a TNA wrestler coming in. None of it. It was just a bunch of guys it was, title matches, stories, it was wrestling, it was just a good old fashioned wrestling pay-per-view. There was nothing that people were talking about. Oh my God, he came. No, it was just great wrestling. So I think that just, is what, really excited me is that, it was just a good show. It wasn't any, moments really. I mean, MJF winning, that's a moment, Jamie Hayter, they finally ignited the plug on her. Plugged her in, and she's our women's champion now. So there's that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Not this episode. I say episodes, like as if I'm recording AEW Universe mode. So I want to talk real quickly. I will be able to do a Monday Night Raw live stream. I will be doing that. Dynamite, I won't be able to do. I won't be able to do Friday Night SmackDown, as I will be away on vacation for Thanksgiving. I won't be able to do War Games either because I believe that's when I'm coming back from my vacation. And I don't want to be live streaming while I'm in the car, That would just be a little bit weird. So, unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a break from me here on YouTube. But, that'll do it for that, It's okay. I deserve a vacation, I work hard. So, I just want to say thank you guys for everything. If I can, I will do an upload tomorrow. I do want to do some gameplay videos again because it feels like it's been a bit. I've been just doing live streams for wrestling. So I want to do some gameplay videos tomorrow if I'm able to. We'll see though, no promises. But thanks guys for tuning in, and thank you all for the comments. Thanks for everyone who tuned in tonight, and for everyone who tunes in the future. Yeah, it's time to go to bed now because my voice is getting a little hoarse right now at this point. So again, thanks guys for joining in. Hit the like button down below if you feel I deserve it. Leave a comment down below. I respond to pretty much everybody, and subscribe because we have a lot of content that I upload as much as I can. So thank you all, and have a great rest of your night. And celebrate MJF as your champ. The devil is our champion. What have we done? What have you done, Tony Khan? You have let the devil in, you son of a bitch. Did I hit